Right, boom! We're in. We're in. Is everyone in? Something tells me you guys' audio is not on right now. Just because, you know. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hello.
Testing.
All right.
Hello.
People in the chat. All right, top chat. I've got it on top chat. That's
Top chat, Jolie.
yes, I've got it on top chat. Fuck me sideways. Oh well, Jesus. Don't worry about that 60-second thing, eh?
Just broke his own goddamn rule, hey. Unbelievable.
Oh my god. All right. Guys, welcome. We're here. I think the chat, if the chat could let us know if you can hear all three of my guests on the channel today, that would be great.
Are we live?
We're live. We're live. Yes, Brodie, we are live.
Are we on, Jolie?
I don't know. There's been so much happened in the past 48 seconds. Sorry to everyone who was on the other link and then 100% my fault. Like 100% my fault.
My fault.
It wasn't your fault. It was no one's fault but mine. Yeah, so today, this is our first... I don't know how to do intros, guys, so just if I sound like a dick. But today we have BrodiePlays, Goodtimez Gaming, and Hairy Snorlax. And today we're going to give you all the goss, all the news, all the chats, our opinions. Or hopefully these guys have better opinions than I do on these things because they're smarter than me. And the live chat, you're welcome to ask questions for anyone and everyone, and we'll discuss and chat. And listen, this may be the first, it may be the last. We don't know, okay? You know, I haven't got a good track record of making things, you know, sustainable, okay? All right, so we'll just get stuck into it, eh? I've already lost the chat. Fuck me sideways. Listen, guys.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
What is this shit?
This is bullshit.
Come on, Joe.
Fucking poor Goodtimez is like, you know, like it's like past his bedtime. He wants to like, he's here
Yeah,
wasting.
if I just fall asleep,
Pumpkin soon.
if I just fall asleep mid chat, then you'll know why.
Oh god. All right. What's up, Harry? All right, so everyone can hear the guys just in the chat. You guys can hear. I hear 4 nerds, says Watto. Shout out to Watto. How are you, mate? All right. Let's go, guys. Let's just like, oh, far out. This is all a mess. All right, here we go. Guys, so this is big news of the past 2 weeks. This happened actually a few weeks ago. I'm sure everyone's heard by now the old CT scanning of the Pokemon cards. So for those of you who don't know, there was some kid on YouTube who bought a CT scanner for like $1,500. And then he took it home and he was able to like scan through some Pokemon cards. He ended up succeeding at that, and he posted it online. And then some other company shouted him, jumped in his comments and said, oh, we're actually also working on something like that as well. We can also see through boxes of Pokemon cards. So, and then a week later, for all you don't know, they actually threw it on their website because they are a company that does CT scanning, and now they're actually selling for the ripe old price of $75 a pack. You can take your Pokemon cards in and get them scanned. So I want to throw it over to you guys, only because I'm hurting my throat by talking. What's your views on this? Is it right or wrong, or can anything possibly good even come from this? Because I think it's hilarious.
Well, I want to hear from Brodie first.
Brodie is the cards guy, eh?
I think it's been blown out of proportion a little bit. Like, I think at the start there, both sides, like one side of the story was saying, oh, it's going to end the hobby. The other side was saying that, you know, it was going to just like end the hobby, or people were just going to start scamming and all sorts of stuff. But I think as long as heaps of people know about it, the better off everyone's going to be. Like, if the mainstream person knows about it, like it's the same as pack weighing, right? Like if everyone knows about it, everyone's going to be better off. I'm not a super big fan of it because it obviously affects, I think, that the nostalgia of opening packs and stuff.
But do you think like the difference between weighing packs is like, you don't know the difference between, you know that it's got a hit in there. You don't know the difference between the hit. You don't know the difference between a Charizard and a Poliwrath, yeah? Both. That's the difference in weighing a pack. You don't know either or them. Like this is a different thing. But my question is like, is there any good that can come out of this? Because I can only see dodgy stuff. When I think about this, I agree that I think it's blown out of proportion, but is it only dodgy things can come from this? What's the pros to this? Is there any?
The pro is probably, it's like, I'll give you the example of like a brush fire theme deck from WotC. So those certain brush fire theme decks, if you get the right ones, have the no damage. I think it's that deck has the no damage Ninetales. So for someone who had a sealed collection and they had one of those, and if they wanted to check if there was this, you know, no damage Ninetales, I think there's like a population of like 50 graded ever by PSA. So really low pop. And I think if you're able to identify if you had one of those, well then okay, you could go open it up. Otherwise, you'd keep it sealed forever in a day.
Or then do you sell it to another schmuck?
If you don't have one in there, yeah, potentially, but like it's yeah, you probably would sell it to another schmuck.
Yeah, exactly. So it's bad. What's your view, Harry?
Strap in. I look at it and I think to myself, there's pros and cons in the sense of, right? Like the cons of it for me are there's the possibility for people to lie, right? There's the thing is that like, how do you know that they haven't done it or they have done it, right? So with the current market, we talk about weighed and unweighed, and it's very easy to be able to distinguish the difference between one and the other. So you kind of know what you're getting, right? But in saying that, in a sealed pack, it could be the fact that there may be an extra card that's put in that could change the weight. You know, like you don't know. There's the unknown factor. But if you scan it, you know exactly what's in it. So I think in my opinion, thinking of cards, when you scan a pack to see, for example, it's got a holo Charizard in it, yeah? You're pretty much then going to pay, or people will put the price on it, what the raw card is going to be, because you know exactly what you're going to buy. So it takes away the fundamental part of the whole, you know, ripping a pack, or like it's going to fluctuate the differences in heavy prices because people are going to go, well, that one's got a Charizard, that one's got a Raichu. So the Raichu's market value for single card is this amount. So I think it's going to blow open the sealed side of packs to, depending on what's in there. If people are going to scan it, they're going to spend the $75 in order to take their, you know, Blastoise to a Charizard and increase the pack value by 400, 600%. So, but then it begs the question for the buyer, are they willing to pay that for a sealed pack knowing there's a Charizard in it? Or are they better off just buying the card raw themselves for the price? So there's you know what I mean? Like it sort of, I look at it and think to myself, the days of, you know, weighed and unweighed and this and that, if we're going to go down this road, that blows, you know, old WotC packs and vintage packs to different percentage levels depending on what's in there. You know, so I think it's a bad thing because I like the surprise of weighed and unweighed.
Because,
you
know, if you go to like a collector's market or whatever, like usually heavy packs and light packs, some people will just flat out say this is light, this is heavy. They are different prices already.
Yeah.
Right. And the gamble is still, okay, you get a light pack, you know there's nothing in it, but people like to buy it just to put in their collections because people collect sealed packs, for example. But the heavy, the gamble is it the Zard or is it a $20 Polyrath? You know?
Well, that's the thing, yeah. So
like you say, does that? But if you have a pack that you know's got the $20 Polyrath, but the pack's 500, like a base set, for example, we're using base set for the example example of this, right? Base set's $500 a pack, say. Polyrath's like $20, right? Is the pack even worth $500 knowing it's only got a $20 card in it?
No.
So because basically you're paying $500 now just for a wrapper, a glue.
Well, it blows the market. That's the point, right? It's one of those things where it's like now your light packs, all of that you can pick up a WotC pack for $150. You know, whereas like now you're going to buy a Charizard pack that you know that's in there for, I don't know, what's a base set Charizard worth?
I think they're only like. Oh, I'm glad you asked. I think they're only. I don't think they're that expensive for base set. These are first editions.
But
how much?
500 or something.
How much are they?
So
I'd say they're 300 to 500.
I think that's probably about right. Yeah.
What's I mean, how good are these CT scans? I haven't seen a whole heap on them, but how good is it? Like, I mean, You can't see the condition though, can you? You
No.
don't know if it's chips on the back. You don't know if there's lines through the hollow. So it's going to be interesting what these are going to come out priced as. I mean, is it going to be a new category like?
But what does it play into?
Gem mint unplayed,
well,
CT scanned.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. A question I thought I had as well. Like, if you're selling a packet at a market, you can say it's CT scanned, have pictures of whatever the CT scan is, or certificate of authenticity. I'm sure is going to come with these for this company. That's just quickly. I don't think base set Charizards are worth that much. I think they're in the 200, 300 range. They're not that expensive.
It's going to completely determine their depend on condition, but
I don't think they have.
Don't you think it does something else though? Like on top of
well,
that, like
this is
it opens up the graded card market, where that then has the opportunity to run away, right?
What do you mean, as in like graded cards or graded packs? Because graded packs,
graded cards can become one of those things where it's like, because if you can see that and you can see that there's damage or whatever, blah 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 inside the pack, like you know what you're getting before you get it. So you've opened the door up to then the value of the likes of PSA 10s or PSA 9s and such for it to increase, because the likelihood of the damage of the card or whatever has the ability to increase the graded price. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No,
I agree. Yeah.
I got lost.
Like, I agree. I understand where you're coming from, Harry, because Watto's asked the same questions, chat. Like, do you think that'll make single market more valuable? I think, I don't know, the market's so big, right? But I would assume there'd be more value in the singles and the graded stuff than, we might not see much of a change. We might.
But does that come as another flex? Yeah, like, how people get graded packs. If you go graded packs, so for example, let's just say PSA
graded Charizard pack.
Exactly right. So just say PSA does this, because that's another quick thing I wanted to bring up. I think that once if this technology is out in the open now, right? It seems the next logical step is graded packs, like from PSA doing this. PSA buys this, and then all of a sudden you end up with PSA 10 Charizard pack. That becomes a new type of collectible that we didn't think we needed, yeah? Because some people collect light packs, they'll collect the heavy packs, and then now they'll collect the CT scan.
Guaranteed Charizard inside pack.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to, like, because especially with collections, like every collector is a different kind of collector. There's people that collect sealed, people that collect singles, people that collect graded. So I think as well, like, it really just depends on what your shtick is as far as collecting goes, what a pack is worth to you, because it's the same thing with singles. Like, a lot of people will advertise the same card for $30 the difference, or 40 or 50, but it's beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as they say. So it's the same thing with collectors. Like, a card is only as valuable as what someone's willing to pay for it, and it's the same thing with packs too. Well, so if they want it for their collection, then they're going to buy it, right?
Yeah. But I think the other thing is, that's Pokemon aside, I think the other big problem is I would say is sports cards. Sports cards have more value. You get things like patches. So you'll be able to see if a patch is in a card. And I don't know if you guys know, like, there's those, I can't think of off the top of my head, the NBA, they bring them out. They're like $1,000 a box. There's only one pack in there, and you can literally pull either a junk card or
like if they're serialized, Jolly, like the embossed, like 1 of 10 or whatever.
Yeah. So for the one I'm talking about, the NBA ones, they do a specific. There's only a certain batch of them. Yeah.
It's called like Premiere or something.
Yeah. So, and they can either have like a $10,000 card or a, you can get a card that's like worth $50 in there. Like, it's a mad gamble. It's crazy, but you buy 5 of them, you CT scan 5 of them for $75. Oh, well, I don't know how the box is, what the price of the box is. You can get patches, you can get autos, which are worth a lot more than Pokemon cards can be.
Yeah. Has there been stuff? Is this mob offering any packs or just Pokemon for now?
Yes, they're doing sports cards. I'll see if they've got an example. There you go. Here. So
true.
They did
Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, the whole lot.
Yep. So I think there was one thing where certain things they had trouble finding. I think it was like Lorcana. They can figure it out, but it's also one of them was hard. I can't remember if it was Lorcana or Magic the Gathering, because how it picks it up is, it literally goes through layers. So it picks up the, like on Pokemon cards where they're, what's the word? You can feel them. They're textured. That's the word. Yeah, textured. So it picks up the layers of the texture. That's how like accurate it can be. It's multi-millimeter, right? So with sports cards with like patches, it sees them easy. Like you can see in this photo here, that's the cards in the packs on the side. So if it had a patch in there, patches are like 3, 4, 5 mil.
Yeah.
You'd be able to see it. So patches and signatures.
Do you guys think it's actually going to, like individually, like as someone who collects Pokemon, do you think it's going to affect you?
Not now.
Like,
Nah.
Not right now, but...
So, what if you bought a bunch of, like, when the One Ring was out, you bought a bunch of sealed Lord of the Rings packs, got them scanned, and then realized the One Ring wasn't in there, but then because the hype, the booster packs are worth so much, you could just resell them.
Well,
and then get a whole number.
The other thing is, right? Well, the other thing is, what do? You scan it, you find it. Well, you could, without scanning it, you could probably hold it anyway. You hold it, just sell everything, and then sell them once you've run out of stock, because they're still selling those Lord of the Rings boxes at a premium. They're still pretty high priced. I guess that
there's still some big chasers in there, like, of the numbers that I don't think they've all been pulled yet. Yeah,
but I think it's $75 a pack. I think that's what they said. I'm not sure what they said per box. $75.
I think it's a rip-off.
This is American prices too. Yeah, this is US. So you're not scanning Evolving Skies. You know what I mean? You're not scanning like your new Scarlet and Violet packs. Yeah.
For cards that are worth like 30, 40, 50k, like the West, like we're talking like even Lord of the Rings. Yeah, like I can understand people taking the gamble to go and do that, but at the end of the day, look at it this way. Yeah. If let's say you find the box that's got the One Ring in it, right, and you don't open the box, what are you going to sit on $2 million? Like, what's the point? Like, so
fair point too.
The other thing is, imagine like the guy scanning it knows that card's worth $2 mil or whatever, and he's scanning it.
It's not the one, mate. You want $30?
Yeah, it's not the one. He's somehow opened it. Put another little empty packet in there.
Well, that
kept
that was one thing.
And then that's a whole nother can of worms. He's sitting there making no real money take home, and then he sees a $2 million card come across his desk.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna try and think of some dodgy stuff.
He's gonna give you the switcheroo, yeah.
While there's a lady sitting in the waiting room waiting to have her head scanned.
Yeah.
Old mate's in there with a booster box. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Well, that's the thing. This is an actual company who do CT scanning for other products. Yeah, they don't just do. This isn't just some guy who's decided that, like, they do scanning for everything. Yeah. So this is just something they've added, right? But how this all came about was because some kid was doing it in his bedroom. Yeah. One kid with a $1,500 scanner from eBay.
But they've been doing this for a long time.
100%, right? This
isn't new.
Well, that's why these guys piped up, because people are. Yeah. Not the conspiracy theory. What they're saying is this kid was just like, holy crap, you can do this, yeah? Makes a fun YouTube video. And then these guys are like, oh, well, we've actually already been doing it. And then a week after that, they've got their website ready to go. Because obviously they weren't planning to do it straight away. They've probably been thinking about this for a while, had this, God knows how long they've been doing it for, yeah? And I'm sure other companies who figured this technology out years ago have been doing it,
I mean, they buy a bunch of packs that look identical, right? And then they get a Charizard pack come in, and then they, unless the person studied it, taken heaps of photos and everything, like Swansea said, they'll just, it's a legal way for them to swap it out. No, you didn't get anything, bro. Thanks for your $75. They're now sitting on a pile of sealed
just the pile of like.
There's just too many little loopholes. I mean, people are that dodgy. They'll make it legit, but I don't know. It's
They definitely need to get protected, right? Because at the moment, everyone's kind of hating on the whole thing. So they definitely need to earn everyone's respect and do the right thing. And I think in the first instance, to grow.
Yeah.
But let's face it too, yeah.
Come in and undercut them.
But let's
face it as well, boys. Like, it's one of those things, yeah. Like, none of us here are everyone that is here in this chat, let alone in the live, right? Who's buying Pokemon packs these days? And let alone, who's going to go and get them scanned? I mean, you can't afford to buy the packs, let alone spend $75 to get them scanned. I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're not, like I said, you're not scanning Scarlet and Violet base set. You're not scanning your Rebel Clash box, right?
You know what I mean?
That's not what people are going to be scanning. But
This is
You're gonna
echelon
start
shit.
scanning your Paldea Evolve for that Magic Cup.
yeah, not just yet, right? I think we're a few years away from that. But you know, like it's Evolving Skies is getting up there, I guess. So, you know, Evolving Skies. What's that? What was that?
What a
I said the Magic Cup's going to the moon. Goodtimez might be right. I think we'll be scanning the Paldea Evolve booster boxes.
yeah.
I got that in the 10.
And Evo Skies.
Yeah, Evo Skies. That's like $1,200 a box now, isn't it? Nearly. That's $1,000 now, isn't it?
Well, the Umbreon's 1,200 on its own.
Exactly, right. So that card's getting up there. So
Ungraded.
you know, you get these cards, these boxes with, you know, decent amount. $75. It could be worth it. It does sound dumb. $75 a pack actually is a really lot of money, isn't it? But then it's got box. Well, they've got box scanning here, quote required, because they can scan a box. So it's not just packs. Yeah, they can scan the entire box.
Well, the quote is required depending on what box you bring in, right? So if you bring in a 30 grand box, it's going to be $1,000. You know, you bring in a $1,000 box, it's going to be $100. Like,
Do you reckon they end up selling this? They end up selling this technology. Someone does it cheaper and more realistic. Not $75 a pack. They do it like $10 a pack or $20 a pack, but you know you have a minimum on packs. Because I don't know why it's $75. That seems like a lot. Yeah. To put something on a piece and then the scan, the camera goes around it. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Maybe you could do a 2-for-1 and just like if you've got a broken leg or something, you could take a booster box in with you while you're getting it done. You know?
Yeah,
like,
well, when I was
put it
getting
on
my
your
head
chest
scans
and
for my
scan.
tumours, I could have just held a
Yeah.
Pokemon pack in there.
Yeah, you know, like this and see what happens.
Oh god.
They're like, you got a tumour and a Charizard.
Yeah.
Sweet. Awesome.
Oh, I like it. Well, there you go. Twilight Masquerade booster box. So they've already done the Twilight Masquerade, and they can figure it out hollows. So you don't think it's that big of a deal? We're gonna be all right. We're gonna live. We're gonna survive.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You just got to roll with it.
I think the people that are holding a lot of product, like, may be worried about how much they've spent on it and thinking to themselves, shit, maybe I need to move it now.
That's actually a good point. I didn't think about that. If you are one of those guys that has a shitload and you've just got piles of Pokemon cards, like old ones, you might be going, am I holding this for no reason? Like if you've been holding packs since you were a kid, yeah, or for years, whatever, you scan it, $75. It's got the Poliwrath in it of a base set. You're just like, fuck, that's gone tomorrow. Don't tell people you scanned it, and then you just go take your $500 a pack.
But fear is an inducing factor, yeah, and people react off fear. So it's one of those things where, you know, if they decide that, you know, now is the time. Like, look at all the people that bought in when there was like a boom going on. And look at all those people that bought booster box upon booster box, tried to resell. We've seen it with scalpers. We've seen it with so many things, man. Like, there's movements that happen in this hobby that once something new comes to light, people panic. And I think that it will balance out at the end of the day. But I think what the other side of that looks like is, financially, I do think that there's some packs there that will hold greater value than others, and I think the sealed, weighed, and unweighed market will change.
The same people doing dodgy weighing will be the same people CT scanning, and Long story short, buy packs from your casual, you know, card store.
Buy more Scarlet and Violet.
Load up. All right, what's the chat got going on? Hi, chat. By the way. All those heavy packs I bought on eBay are worthless now. No. Maybe. Potentially. Premier Pokemon are going to start this in Australia for $10 AUD. 100%. Well, why not? $75 a pack. Maybe it does like blow off. It does start up, goes really good. Some people just go, yeah, let's start a CT scan business. Done. But anyway, I want to ask you guys about something completely different to this. Dr. Disrespect. He's coming back. He's back and better than ever. No. What's
he posted?
He put up a post the other day, which I thought was weird because, you know, considering his circumstances. But he put up a post the other day of him playing chess and everyone playing checkers. You know that old saying, you know, I'm playing chess while they're playing checkers. He's been taken off lost all his sponsors for, you know, Harry. You know the story better than I do, yeah. He did some bad stuff. He said some bad stuff. He was texting girls who were not exactly 18.
All right, let's get into it. Yeah. So from what I heard, right, this all happened a few years back. So there was a whole reason. There was like a Twitch employee that had discovered that Dr. Disrespect had been speaking to a minor via the Twitch private messages. Now, apparently, Twitch private messages are scanned by Twitch, right? So it was part of the contract. It was part of all of that stuff. Now, I believe that someone found out that they were a minor. There was a bit of, you know, innuendo, bits and pieces going backwards and forwards, you know, and he ended up getting caught out. And that's part of his Twitch deal while that kind of fell through. And, you know, then he disappeared from Twitch and he came back onto YouTube and become an even bigger star, because I think part of it was there was some, how do you say, like legal things around that, and they just let him go. And I think that at that time they could have ousted him, but for whatever reasons they decided not to legally, and they went down that rabbit hole. So obviously I think this Twitch employee got the ass per se and had some of this information. And I think that the dude's probably being sued. And I think that this is what's in reference to, because I think that there's a lot of things probably going on behind the scenes still. And the way that he exited when all this shit came out the other day, it was like he still had the attitude where it was like, I just don't give a fuck, you know? So it's interesting to see that. That's a bold move, in my opinion. That's a bold move to put that up, right?
Bold move,
that's the doc. That's what the doc does, you know? And
yeah.
I mean, look, let's face it, yeah? And you're hearing this from me, first time. Like, you don't talk to kids like that. I don't give a fuck who it is. You know, you just don't talk to kids like that. Anyone that's under the age of 18, just chill your jets, you know? Like,
did he know that? Did he know she was underage?
I believe he did.
So he did know.
Yeah. So like Nick Merckx, who's another streamer, Tim the Tapman, like all of his posse per se crew have kind of, I would say, turned their back on him a little bit, but they have to make the public statement to say that, you know, it's not cool to talk to minors, which, you know what, they're fucking right. Like, so it's hard to stand in your corner when there's so much guilty evidence there, but it's interesting to see at the end of this, if he's willing to fight this and go through and say he didn't do anything wrong, which is partly some of the things that he's sort of saying.
Well, he did come out though and said he admitted to it though.
He did, but what he's saying was that like the stuff that he said wasn't as, you know,
there wasn't any malice in it or whatever.
You know, like so it's interesting until you see it all. I think the court of public opinion is currently out. The dude's a pedophile. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
But I think until the real court goes through its situation, then until such times we'll see it. Hopefully we get a Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation where we can get to watch it and we can react to it. You know, make some videos, make some content with the doc.
Well, no, I think he's done. Well, how do you come back from it though? How do you come back?
Nah,
he's been dropped by all his sponsors. There's always a what?
There's always a fighter's chance.
I suppose Marilyn Manson came back this week, and he seems to be he's all in the news. He's the big thing. You know, he had the same problem where he did bad stuff, and
2024. It's the change. Yeah, it's bring back all the scumbags, and you know, we're gonna dig up Jeffrey Epstein and all the sorts, you know, and see what happens. Why not? It's 2024. Just deal with it.
Well, the Dr. Disrespect thing, it only happened a few weeks ago, eh? And he's already posted something like this. I don't know. Is it too soon?
I think it's too soon.
Yeah, 100%. That's
it barely got under the rug, and now it's ripped back out again. And I don't know. People have still got their back up. I mean, the Mr. Beast stuff, it is kind of distracting that, but also bringing it back up as well. Like, yeah, it's a different person, but it's the same issue.
Well, what's just refresh our memories on the Mr. Beast issue?
Well, his trans
careful
employee partner dude that used to do his videos with.
He's a man bitch. That's what it is. He's a man bitch.
Fuck.
was also talking to minors, and left and got axed from Mr. Beast, and then
Has he actually been axed? Has that?
Yeah, so he got axed, and then he came out and sort of said Mr. Beast knew about it as well, and so Mr. Beast is frantically trying to cover his ass as well, and then yeah, there's all ex-employees coming out with all this stuff to prove that Mr. Beast was involved with it all, knew about it all. He's changed. He tried to cover it up by changing his Discord names and stuff like that, and so yeah, it's the same thing around minors and everything as well.
Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Like
people are friggin' idiots. Bro.
Let me ask you this, yeah, and serious question. How old was Mr. Beast at the time when this occurred? Because how old is Mr. Beast now? Like, I don't even know. I feel like Jimmy's like 18 forever. But like,
yeah, he might be.
How old is Mr. Beast?
Yeah, I don't know. He'd be late
26. He's only 26.
Yeah.
1998.
If this went back, okay. All right. Here's a genuine question, right? And this is a learning moment for me, right? At what point does the age gap matter?
Always.
No. So like, if is 16 okay?
18 and a 17, or
I don't like this conversation and where it's traveling.
I'm trying to understand this, right? Because it's like there are people that are in relationships, yeah, where their partner might be 6 years the difference later on in life, but some people have partners that they meet where it's like their daughter's 16, or the son is 16, and the daughter was 19. So it's like 3 years, right? Like I know there's a big difference in driving, right, voting, drinking, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, in America, you can drive at 14. You can't vote till you're 18, but you can't drink till you're 21. So, like, at what point do we then give someone their freedom to say that they are actually a contributing member to society, where they are eligible to make these decisions? Like, that's my thing, But
I don't know. I think it's weird when full-grown men are like responding to DMs from kids, or responding to DMs in general.
No. It's just the age thing for me, because it's like, well, if he was 18 and he's talking to a girl 2 years younger than him, like, like I don't know, like.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
Because time frames matter in that moment, especially when they're around those ages of like
when you were 18. When you were 18. Hypothetically, would you talk to a 17-year-old girl? Like, what if you just turned 18 and the girl that you're dating is not 18 yet?
I remember having a crush on a chick that was a year younger than me at school.
But all of a sudden,
you creep.
It comes out. Yeah, it comes out like when you're 10 years. It comes out when you're 10 years down the track that you were talking to, but you were only 6 months apart. Yeah, I know what you mean, bro.
Well,
like
I think these.
So I don't know the age brackets of all
From
this,
memory of this, wasn't these DMs 4 or 5 years ago?
I don't know.
So
I thought these DMs that came out, I thought they were like 5 years ago, which would make him still in his 20s.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Beast. Like, obviously, he's not the one in trouble. Like, it's the other girl. Sorry, don't want to offend anybody.
Man bitch.
Man bitch, trans bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna get cancelled one way or the other, eh?
100%.
But
I'll help you.
My general rule of thumb is I hate every single person younger than me, right? And that's how I've lived my entire life. Anyone who younger than me, I don't want to know about at all.
How old are you, Joey?
Right? I'm 26. I'm
Anyone
37.
that likes Pokemon
37
and is under the age of Jolie, welcome to the channel.
I'm sorry, but it's just been my thing, right? Kids, hate them. Teenagers, hate them. Have you ever met people in their 20s? They might be the worst demographic of human being alive, right? Because they think they've lived a life. They haven't. People in their 20s, they're the worst. People in their early 30s, I can't stand them either, right? Because they're just getting their shit together, right? I'm like that.
Be careful with the 40s. Go on.
I'm about to give you guys the most credit, mate. Like, and then you get to the 45 to 50s.
You guys, how old do you think I am?
Nah, like, Harry. I'm talking about Harry. Harry's like, he's representing the older generation.
40.
The
Let's hear
the belts from your dad generation, yeah? Nah,
That's right.
because you know, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Like, milfs are hot. Like the older the better. Okay, just stay in that demographic. I don't know who these weird
Thank you,
people
Dad.
are talking to kids on the internet. I'm sorry, it still blows my mind that it's a thing. Especially famous people. That's the thing I don't get the most, right? So Dr. Disrespect and Mr. Beast's Chris, mate. Like, they're like super famous. You can talk to anyone.
Crazy that they're that big and they risk everything by talking to a minor.
But
it
then
just doesn't make sense.
But then
their whole empire comes
Ego,
crashing
brother.
down within a couple of weeks, or within a couple of days, sorry, of it all coming out. Their entire empire crashes and burns because they made some stupid ass decision to talk to some minor. What's the point? Why risk it? Doesn't make sense. Why even?
But
why would you do that?
does
No
that
idea.
sort of defend the fact that maybe they didn't know that they were young? Because you wouldn't risk it, right? You'd have to be an idiot.
Yeah, you wouldn't risk it. Yeah, it's silly.
Let's think of it this way: we're all normal blokes, you know,
I don't like
And
where this
Joel?
conversation's going.
right? We're all normal blokes, and the thing is that we live, we do 9 to 5. You know, we're normal blokes. But when you've got the world at your feet and you've got money to burn, right, and time is of no essence whatsoever, you are on your own time. Some
Yeah, yeah.
people have that much of an ego. When you look at Dr. Disrespect, right, and this is just my analysis of him, Dr. Disrespect is an ego that comes to life doing what he does, right? And the thing is like his private life and that when he rolls out in public and people that he speaks to that he doesn't necessarily care about, he's walking around presenting that ego. So it's like people are going to fall in love with the concept of whatever the ego is, right? They're going to want to get close to him. They're going to want to be part of what he's about. Now, if he allows his ego to be bigger than who he is, then that's when the problem occurs, right? Because anyone that has an ego that big is going to do some dumb shit.
He also cheated on his missus too. I forgot about that actually till right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he actually did actually have an affair. Well, he cheated a couple of times, I think.
Not with a minor, I hope.
Nope, it was just
not-
good old fashioned affair. Good old clean
Well,
family affair.
Well, he travels the world for his stuff. He just got lonely.
Yeah, he's a rock star. That's what all the rock stars do, yeah? That's all right. I can deal with
No.
that. What?
No,
No, what?
it's not what all the rock stars do.
That's what all the rock stars do.
Harry used to be a rock star.
Unless... Listen.
Or he still is.
He still is a rock star. Yeah.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
Rockstar from Mars. Charlie Sheen that shit. Come on, let's go.
Oh, God. All right, what's the chat saying about this? Did everyone see Akon singing Locked Up while they catch a predator they set up in the park? That was a pretty good video, actually. Did anyone see that?
Akon, what?
So,
Sorry.
Akon, you know Akon the singer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Watto actually sent this the other day. It was him in the park singing one of his songs to catch... What is the song? Locked Up. The song's called Locked Up. To a guy
Locked
who's
up.
a predator. And they actually had the cops arrest him while Akon's there singing to him. Who sets this shit up?
That's so good.
Entertainment at its finest.
It's piss.
It's piss.
Oh, God. Anyway, so, I don't know. I thought this was, long story short, I thought it was a bit rich, they're all playing checkers while I'm playing chess,
Bit early, I think.
But yeah, exactly. That's what I thought, the same thing. Bit early, it's, come on, man.
Well, we need more evidence. I think we need more evidence from him.
He admitted
It's
it.
all good.
He admitted it,
Yeah,
didn't he?
but if you're going to put something out as ballsy as that, at the very least, like, back your corner, yeah? Putting out a stupid picture saying that I'm levels above everyone else. It's like, well, prove it, you bitch. Like, let's see it. Like,
Well,
where's your proof?
This is the other thing that, like, a lot of people jump to his defense, which I think is even just as weirder, because he wrote, nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed, which is probably true. There probably is no crimes against talking to,
Yeah.
right? So everyone's like, well, nothing happened. But it was also the same as, like, do you remember, I don't know if you guys know, As I Lay Dying, the singer hired a hitman to kill his wife. And then the hitman he hired was a cop. So he ended up getting immediately arrested. So his wife's alive. And then everyone came out to his defense. Well, the wife's still alive. Doesn't really matter. It's like, he still tried to kill her.
Yeah.
It's like, he still did the bad thing, yeah? Yeah, but she didn't die. So, I mean, no harm, no foul.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely worth an escape. It's
Guys.
definitely worth a try.
Listen, go for the MILFs. The older women are where it's at. 45 and above. You'll be safe. They don't know what cancel culture is. You're safe forever. So you can get away with anything, yeah?
Anything?
Aim for them Sharon Stones. Aim for them Michelle Pfeiffers and Belinda Carlisles. That's where you go. They're not calling nobody. You'll be fine.
Whoa. Are we talking Sharon Stone now?
Yeah, Sharon Stone now. Sharon Stone now. Like 50.
She's not 80, Joel.
She's not 80. Sharon Stone. She'd be like 65 at best.
No way, brother.
Where's her age?
Type in
58.
age.
66.
What did I say? I said
It's right
65.
there.
I said 65. I said 65. Yeah.
Can't see it. Move the screen over. I don't believe it.
What?
No, it's right there where it says born 10th of March 1968.
Oh, 66.
66.
Yeah, she's 66. Prime. That's the demographic you should be.
Prime.
That's
Prime.
that's the demographic. That's where you should be going to, all you weird Twitch
Okay,
streamers.
Do me a favor, Joel. Hit the last picture at the bottom right. And call that Prime, right? Prime.
That's where I shine.
Prime.
She's just gotten out of bed. She's clearly like
Prime.
shares a stunning
Man
bikini
said-
photo. Oh, I want to see that photo.
Man said Prime.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. Sharon Stone. 65-year-old ladies don't wake up looking like Kim Kardashian. Yeah, sometimes you
can
gotta.
have your Sharon Stone, brother.
Yeah, you can keep turkey neck, mate.
I want
That's
Sharon
yours.
Stone.
No.
Listen, give me my Sharon Stone, my Belinda Carlisle, and my Michelle Pfeiffer, and I'll be good. I'll be good.
We've
Everything's
gotten
fine.
off track.
Have we? Have we though?
No, this is the track you wanted it to get. Right, sorry.
Yeah. This is,
So,
there was only
she
one
con-
direction it was ever going to go,
Hold
okay?
on.
And it was going
If
to.
She contacted Dr. Disrespect. What does that make her?
This is,
She's a bit old for him.
well, how old's he? He's like 40, isn't he?
Yeah, but still, that's 25 years.
That's not Sharon. It's Ellen.
What's that?
Ellen DeGeneres.
That's Alan. Oh god, no, that's prime. That's prime Sharon Stone.
That's meth, Ellen. Look
Listen,
at
I'm
that.
not going to sit here and have you guys disrespect Sharon Stone.
Meth one.
Prime Sharon Stone on my channel, okay? You guys make me sick, okay?
What are you guys going to talk about Pokemon?
What Pokemon? Oh fuck! I just like deleted the.
45s and older over accepting of Pokemon?
Say that again.
Are the 45 and overs accepting of Pokemon?
No, 100%.
Definitely not. No, I don't think.
No.
No, I think Pokemon's starting to become
I think they call them Pokemens.
Pokemans.
Brody. I think they call them Pokemens.
Anyone who
What are you
calls it
doing with all
Pokemon.
those
Collecting
Pokemons?
Pokemon cards.
Oh,
longer
yeah.
child's
This
play.
was our. This is my next subject. Okay, so we'll get off the old because I don't want to listen to you guys
Yeah.
abuse Sharon Stone, prime Sharon Stone. You guys make me sick. What was I saying? What was my next one? All right, so this was an article I read, which is pretty randomly funny, and it's a pretty generic article, so I won't go through the whole thing. So it's from only last month because we're very up in the times on this channel today. Yeah. Basically, I wanted to say because it's another one of those articles that talks about investing in Pokemon and how it's a great investment. And I know they love to do it. They love to use the for instance, what is it? A mint condition Charizard card sold for more than 300,000, attracting interest from traditional collectors, celebrities, investors. Now, we all know that was one card, right, in the middle of a pandemic when everyone was bored, and Logan Paul Paul'd it right up the bazoo, right? My question is to you guys, and they always used to say, oh, the Logan Paul bought a card for $5 million, yeah? Which we all know is the Pikachu illustrator, and I think there was only 10. Brody, am I right? There was 10 illustrators? Am I making this up?
There's heaps.
No, of that one. Isn't there only one of the 10, sorry, of the Pikachu illustrator of that one? Don't call me a liar on my own channel, mate.
What are you saying?
You're not
Graded
lying.
or in general or PSA 10s? What
Is
are you
it
saying?
PSA
guys?
10?
Wasn't there only 10? I thought there was only 10. Am I making this up, yeah?
10 total.
Of that particular year of the illustrator card, yeah? The Logan Paul one, right? The Pikachu illustrator. There was only 10 in total, wasn't there?
I think you've made it up.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure more and more keep coming out, Jolly. I think
No, there's different kinds of illustrator. Like, there's different other ones, yeah. But that was, the illustrator card was... Someone needs to Google this. It needs to be me, eh? Listen.
No, let's go with 10. I like 10. Fuck it, go with it.
Listen, my point is...
There's only 10 ever made. Let everyone know the prices are about to skyrocket. Jolie's just confirmed there's only 10 ever. They've now increased by
41
4,000%.
copies exist. Okay, I was off. Okay,
Yeah. I thought it was 30 or something.
So it's 41. There's only 41, okay? So sorry, guys. I said 10. All y'all can go fuck yourself, okay? Maybe there's only 10 graded. Maybe,
That's
potentially. Anyways, what's my point? Now I forgot my point, guys.
You're asking about, is it investable? Is that what you're asking?
My point is, right, all these people and all these articles, there's always one every month explaining how Pokemon is a great investment because X, Y, Z, and uses the two examples that I just said, the $300,000 Charizard, which now is not worth $300,000. It might be, but I don't think it is. And then the $5 million once-in-a-lifetime PSA 10 Illustrator card out of the 1 in 41, yeah? Or 40 cards. My point is, which I forgot already. I forgot my point. Anyways, how are you guys going? I forgot my point now. Anyway, listen. Do you think that it's stupid to keep like explaining that like Pokemon is investable? Because who's really winning? Are we any of us winning? Because we all know that sealed is where to go, right? It's not investing in cards. Sealed's where the money's at, yeah? Do we agree or do we not agree?
Right now it is.
Yeah.
I think. But I think now the CT scan.
Now that we can scan it.
I think, well, this is interesting, right? So does that mean that, you know, because it's, I think me personally, I think the value is moving to the likes of graded cards because I think there's a guarantee that comes with that. I think that a raw card of value, let's say if it's $300, can change from 300 to 1,000 plus in the matter of whatever it comes back as. And it's guaranteed. You don't need to scan it. You can see it. You can hold it. You can have it valued. Whereas like a box, as soon as you open it, as soon as you take the plastic wrapper off it, the value's gone.
That's true. But there's less gamble in it though, right? As well. You don't have to, you just buy the box. You go to the store, you buy the box and you sit on it for 10 years, yeah?
Yeah, but good luck to those people that want to try and sell sealed product in another 10 to 15 years if the CT market takes off.
That's a good point too. There you go. I don't know. I didn't even think of that, Harry. That's why I've got you on today. That's why you're here, okay? To discuss and fix all the problems I haven't thought of.
Cards, right? Graded cards are then the meta because you know what you're paying for.
Okay. Well, Brodie, you're the expert in this, aren't you? I can see you like you're literally on the PSA website right now, aren't you? Like scanning through.
I've been busy. So first of all, I was just having a quick look at what like when they do these articles, it's always a bit of a scam, right? They'll say, "Oh, Pokemon is an investment," and the photo of the guy on there. I was just checking what some of that product is selling for and what it's worth. Like the Hidden Fates Elite Trainer Box, you can get those probably for like maybe 270 AUD after if you were selling one on eBay after fees and shipping. That's quite a lot, right? Like, what would that have come out at when it released? Would it have been $80?
$80, yeah. $70. Actually, that would have been cheaper even back then. That would have been like 65, 70, wouldn't it?
Man's got an Ursha food box and a box of Darkness Ablaze.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. Not a crazy awesome sealed collection. Oh, there we go.
What?
On the money, Jolly. So, so Harry was saying that he thinks PSA graded or just graded cards. I kind of like agree in that I think modern stuff is just so optimized, especially in Japanese now. And like you see graded Japanese cards, you can get them so cheap. You can grade them so you buy raw and then just grade them really easily and hit 10s and hit 9s consistently and really high PSA 10 rates.
Yeah.
But I think the money, like in the high end stuff and the scarce stuff and the low pop stuff, is really like it seems to be popping off. So I'd agree in that sense that that higher end stuff, is doing pretty well.
But I think as well fluidity. Like collections are about fluidity, yeah. So 1 minute, raw cards are selling for good prices, and then
I gotta Google that.
What's that?
Well, that
fluidity.
was
fluidity. Like it's just it means that the market is fluid. 1 minute it's
easily. Yeah.
Raw cards are sick, and then the next minute it's graded cards, then it's sealed product. But I think with each mechanism that comes out, like CT, like we're talking CT scans again, right? With each mechanism that comes out that has the ability to destroy a certain aspect of the hobby, another part of the hobby can thrive. And then once that part thrives too much, it's like you just said, Brodie, like, you get 20,000 PSA 10 Japanese, blah, 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 blah. So that then crashes that particular part of the market where sealed then jumps up again and something else changes. So that's collecting though, right? That's all collecting.
Yeah.
Well, on the Japanese thing, Japanese, like last year for no reason, boxes went through the roof. You know, so and everyone was like, "Oh, Japanese is taking off. This is it." And then obviously this year, as you know, most of them crashed. All of them crashed. Yeah, 151 went to like 380 at one point, and then now you can get them for under $100. So,
did anyone buy Japanese as it was going up?
Nope.
I nearly did. I nearly got sucked into it myself, but lucky I was broke. I couldn't actually buy any.
I want heaps now.
Yeah.
Lost Abyss. Oh my days. 120 maybe.
Did you get a reprint?
NZ.
120 NZ for Lost Abyss.
Yeah.
That's pretty bloody good.
Did it end up getting a reprint? They were talking about a reprint. Did that happen?
I believe it did.
I would say it did because the prices came flying down. So.
Oh yeah, $110 on eBay, Australian posted.
So why did they all drop? Why did they all drop last year or this year? Or was everyone just overinflating? Is that another thing?
Joel, have you seen the economy? We're not all making 20% like you are anymore.
I'm not making jack shit of nothing, mate. I'm broke as.
Didn't you say the Japanese stock market crashed, Harry?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't have any data to back up my claim. But, I did.
Just talking waft.
Yeah, I do believe it was. I can't see the other half of that screen, Joe. I can only see
Listen. You can't. That's my fault.
I know the market, at least I think the market for graded Japanese. I don't know if it like the sealed stuff had a big rise, but the graded stuff didn't. I think it was a combination last year of like 2020, end of 2023, a lot more people got into grading. PSA dropped their prices right down through mid 2023. So from that point of view, I think the graded stuff in Japanese didn't see some of the waifu stuff saw those big gains, but the rest of it didn't really see the same rise that the sealed stuff did. So I'm not really sure what the catalyst was for that either. I'm not sure what it was.
Well, I thought that was the reason why a lot of the Japanese went up, because the obviously I think it was the Iono and the Miriam were the first two. Weren't they over $1,000 each in Japanese at one point? I'm sure they're not now.
Can't remember. Go check my hits of the week vids. I'm sure I had it on. Hi. Sneaky plug.
Oh yeah. Didn't it go for like 50k or something?
Yeah, there was at the start the Miriam, the Japanese one was.
Monies.
Yeah, and I thought that was the reason why the Japanese market was ridiculous, because there was like cards, and then obviously they just when what was it? Obsidian Flames, Ruler of the Black Flame, is that what it's called? The Japanese version. That one came out, and then they just kept all the prices high for a bit. But then obviously that box has now dropped as well.
Yeah, here's a stat for you. The Lily promo in PSA 10, the Japanese one, went for 43,000 USD on 12th of June 2023, and then last month it sold for 7,800.
So how much was that for a drop? Like 30k.
From 43 to 7.
Yeah.
Not to disrespect by the first copy, or at 40-something thousand. Who's that? Dr. Disrespect that bought that copy, or
43,000. So how much is that? 43,000. That's like 66k.
Who's paying that? Who are these sick people?
Guys in everything we've been talking about.
What?
These weirdos, the weirdos, man. They're out there. There's heaps of them buying shiny cards. I mean, get a grip with yourself.
Well, I thought that was the weird thing. It's another weird thing. People are weird. Why are you obsessed with the smaller 65-year-old Sharon Stone? Okay, guys, keep you safe.
But bring it back, Sharon. Bring it back.
No, wait, I was about to say something about it there. Oh, I can't. Sorry, guys. To the chat, just so you know, I am like sick as well. I think a few of us are sick in the.
Excuses.
Oh, listen, mate. Listen, I'm sick. I got brain fog.
I haven't complained once.
Well, yeah, listen, we've been through this before, Good Times. You may be what they call a real man, okay? I don't come under that category, okay?
Hardly.
What was my point? What were we saying? talking about. So, Brodie, what's happening next with the graded market? What's happening next? You're the guy.
I would
Give us
I
the
would
goss.
say, do you want to know like where's the money going?
Where's the money? Where's the money at? What's your prediction?
I think the liquidity is definitely the more like the harder to find, harder to collect stuff. I know for myself, trying to sell a bit of stuff on the side, it's been a lot slower. Like it's still going, but
Yeah, a slab's not selling as well anymore, Brodie. Is that your take?
Yeah. Generally, I would say like overall, it's just slower because there's so many people grading cards.
Yeah.
Like there's just so many graded cards, and you've got stuff with like 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 pop. Like the grey felt hat Pikachu, that's like over 20k PSA 10. It's like crazy.
Do you reckon
yeah, the shiny card nerds were at the convention the other week, and yeah, they said the same thing. Sort of, well, all the vendors that I was going around and seeing, I was buying some raw cards. They were saying just slabs were not moving.
Yeah,
I guess
heaps of raw were moving, and people are inspecting them because they're going to grade them themselves.
Yeah.
So is that the next crash?
Graded cards?
Yeah.
Well, is that just because obviously there was that massive gap in COVID where they had like that massive backlog where people were waiting 6 months to a year? You know what I mean? It was pain in the ass, yeah. And now it's just free flowing. You get your cards back in a few weeks. Is it just simply that as well? More people are grading because they're like, I don't have to wait 6 months.
More people are doing it, Joel. Just generally, more people are doing it. More people know how to do it. Like you can do it for $30 a card. You can send it with a middleman. You don't even have to have your own PSA account and stuff like that. So it's very easy. It's very accessible now, like compared to a year ago.
There you go. There you go.
What's how much is it a graded card these days for PSA, Brodie? Are they doing deals and stuff every now and then? I honestly haven't graded anything for ages.
They're currently doing $13.99 USD, which is what's that work out to be?
Cheap as chips.
Shiny card nerds, right? Yeah, man slabs were super slow, but singles flying.
That's like $22. And then you add in, if you're doing it yourself, you add the postage each way, and it's probably closer to 28, 29. A lot of middleman will charge you 32 to 35 roughly, but it just depends on the exchange rate and stuff at the time.
Genuine question, Brodie. How long does it take you from getting your submission ready to send? Once you send it from you, how long does it normally take to get back to you?
I could tell you people that data, but the last one I had, I've got 2 that went out during the middle of the June special, and they've taken ages to come back. So one of those is currently sitting at like, what's that? Probably 50 days. The last one that I sent at the start of June took 40 days from door to door.
Okay. And what's the standard turnaround time?
Me taking it to the post office to me getting it back, delivered by FedEx, it was 40 days. But I've got one that's currently at 50. It'd be about 50 days currently now, and it's only at assembly, so it's still probably got another 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah. What do they guarantee at that level?
It's way below, like it's way longer than that, because they'll guarantee. I think they're currently like bulk rate. They're doing 45 or 50 business days. So I'm including weekends and stuff. So so it's 45 business days estimated turnaround time. So they're going to beat that, but I'm just doing it based on like every single day of the week.
Now, is it like Domino's, right? Where if they go past the 45 business days, you get a free pizza or something? Like what? Like do they stand on their guarantee?
Give me free grading, not pizza.
But do they stand on their guarantee and like deliver back to their customers if they don't meet their?
Well, I don't know. I've never had the issue, right? But I'm sure they'd be trying to push them through if they were. Look, if they've just like they've re-released the August special again, and I've got cards that are sitting there at 50 days. They're obviously like comfortable that they're going to get those cards back out if they're dropping another special this month. Like you'd assume they have they'd have an understanding that if they drop the price to 10 USD, that they are going to get a backlog. Like they're going to get a lot of cards submitted. So I think I think they would have to be pretty smart. they know what they can do without causing issues for themselves.
How often do you keep up to date with your own collection of like PSA 10s and seeing fluctuations and stuff? How often are you checking like once a month what the fluctuations have happened, or are you just grading them and you're just content with getting the 10s and you'll suss it whenever you feel like it?
Look, when I did that, I did a video a while ago where I compared the price I paid raw plus grade to what the market value was. And
that was a good vid.
Yeah, at the time, thank you for that. That was a good views on that one too. At the time, I think it was like double the value, and that was before all the alt arts had that massive increase. I haven't done that. I haven't checked that in a while, and since then, like I've got the Gengar now. I've got the Lugia. I've got the Charizard. Like what else? Both the Mew and VMAX, Urshifu VMAX, Espeon VMAX. So I've got a heap of cards since then. So I should do it again. I should have a look. It'll be fun to check.
Side note, because I'm going to drop your link in the chat right now. Because I'm doing that, do you think you can crack your Blaziken alt art from Chilling Rain and just send it to me for free?
Stupid shot, GG. Stupid shot, mate. Let's go.
I saw one at the card show, but he was selling the entire binder, and it was all the alt arts, all the tag teams, all the rainbows, everything for 50k.
Jesus.
The whole binder. He wasn't selling any individual, and I was like, bro, I need the Blaziken right now.
I remember messaging like that. Do you reckon it was actually worth 50k?
Yeah, bro. I don't know. It was an insane binder. It was ridiculous. I don't know who would spend 50k on it though. That's a chunk of change. I said to him, "All right, bro. If I trip over a suitcase of 50k, I'll come see you." But like,
how much is the Blaziken going for these days? Just raw.
Oh, what is it? 500? I'd hate to.
Is it really?
It's freaking.
That was like $150 at one point. Like,
which card?
Yeah.
And I thought it was overpriced then.
The Blaziken VMAX alt art. I need that and the gold Snorlax to finish my Chilling Rain set.
Yeah, so I think when I got mine earlier this year, it was 300, and I think they were probably going for around 260, but I overpaid because it was really clean. It just looks super clean, so I grabbed it.
That's a bargain.
It's piggery.
What the?
It's a bargain. Get it for 500.
Yeah, I just want it for my binder. I don't want friggin'.
Nah, you'd be able to get one for.
Well, there's 110.
Yeah, or best offer.
From
Korean.
Oh, right. Bypass.
Well, Koreans jumped up in prices now because then Japanese got too expensive, so everyone started buying Korean. I love it. English was too expensive, so they started buying Japanese. Japanese got too expensive, they started going with Korean. You know, I love it.
Have you noticed that trend? Like, there's a lot of people that do that.
The Korean trend.
What are the Australian ones doing, Jolly?
The Australian what? The Australian English.
If you search by Australian.
I don't know how to do that.
765, 820. That's crazy.
Do you ever buy from overseas or do you only buy from in Australia? How do you change it? You know, I'm not smart enough to do these things, yeah?
What's the rainbow Charizard from Burning Shadows worth?
I don't know.
Have you eBayed before, Jolie?
This one time I bought a pair of sunglasses that I needed, and that was about it. Listen, I don't eBay much. I don't do a lot of anything, okay? Like, I'm not smart, okay? I sit here, I collect this shit, and then I call you guys to literally help me set up like my streams and shit, eh? Okay? It's like, oh, he's such an idiot. He doesn't know how to use eBay. I don't even know how to use this. The only reason I know how to use this is because I've had like 10 conversations with GG and friggin' Harry. Hey, how do I make the microphone work, yeah? What's a Discord, bro? What's a Discord?
Hey, going back to what you were saying about, like, do I check the value of the collection? I was going to ask, do you guys do that as well? Like, do you check what everything's worth?
I got a spreadsheet.
Nah.
I started a spreadsheet. I actually started an Excel spreadsheet
really?
up. Yep, I did. Only because everyone knows I've got my hangers on the wall. And when I first did it, I think Evolving Skies was about $14-15 a pack. So I was like, oh, I want to know what, did the value on it. And then obviously it went to like $20, $25. Now it's like $30 a pack nearly, I think.
What?
I kind of just wanted to do the rest of them. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably overdue to do it for sure. I think I started writing down my entire collection. I mean, I got all my ETBs up there and everything, and all my Unbroken Bond stuff and all this crazy stuff. So,
You've got
yeah,
a good amount of Unbroken Bonds. Good times.
What's that?
You've got a good amount of Unbroken Bonds. You've got a nice collection of sealed stuff.
Yeah, well, I've got some booster boxes, but I'm mainly going for the every ETB sealed, and then just sort of some PC stuff like graded Reshizards and bits and pieces. So,
Do you sell much stuff?
Do you ever see yourself letting go of your collections?
Fuck yeah.
I do a whole chunk of it. I think, like I'll probably end up just being ETBs and Reshizard stuff. Yeah, get rid of all the other stuff. I mean, I've got heaps of graded Charizards and stuff. I think I'll break them out of the grading company that I'm with, that they were with, and then probably grade them PSA and then sell them off.
Yeah.
Or just do some giveaways and get rid of some stuff. But yeah, there's a whole bunch. I want to downsize. I downsized a bit coming to New Zealand, which was quite good. I got rid of a whole bunch of stuff.
First Gremlins. You heard it here first, Gremlins. Good Times is breaking the Charizard slabs for giveaways.
I think I'm gonna sell mine. I want to save up. I've changed what I collect about 10 times now. Like I wanted to collect everything, and then I was slabs and ETBs and booster boxes, and after a while you realize you can't actually collect everything. Like you just go broke, and then on top of that, trying to do stuff for a channel.
Collection.
What was that?
As your Arceus collection.
I got about one card. Yeah, got one graded card. Yeah, so it's off to a good start.
Harry, are you
two graded cards.
You selling your? You've got a ton of master sets, eh? What are you doing with them?
I've got.
You've got nearly everything, haven't you?
27.
That's grouse. Dating back to when? Like how far back? Like what do you got?
My earliest set is obviously I didn't have any of the WotC stuff, but like we're talking evolutions forward. So like I've got a full evolutions. I've got a full Cosmic Eclipse, Burning Shadows, Ultra Prism.
Tag team. Team up. Sorry.
Team up. No, I don't have.
Unbroken Bonds.
I've got some cards, but I don't have the sets.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I've 27 master sets, and these are some that I'm working on.
Holy shit, 27.
These are some that I'm working on at the moment that are just sort of sitting.
Yeah, I've got 6 that I'm working on at the moment. I think, and then once they're done, I think I'm content with master set binders until like a new set that comes out that really tickles my fancy. Then I might get that, but I've just collected masters of things that I want.
Yeah, I've changed. I've decided this era the master set that I wanted to complete and focus on was the promo binder. The promo binder is what
Black
I want to
Star
do.
promo, yeah,
Black Star promo
that's
binder.
insane. Yeah,
you know,
are you gonna have to buy like all those the world's Pikachu promo and stuff?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, that's gonna be expensive, eh?
It is, but you know what? Like, who out around the place can say that they actually have like each generation promo Black Star?
I think Adam's 3 cards off. Did he say?
Yeah.
Of the Black Star promos, or he's close.
3
I don't know how in depth he's going with everything. But
to me, Black Star promos are just Black Star promos. Like, I know there's variants and this and all this.
Yeah, right.
Stuff, right? But we're talking numbered Black Star promos from 1 to whatever in that generation.
Mad.
You know,
yeah, I've got a bunch of WotC Black Star promos in a binder, but I've haven't really got into anything modern of the Black Star promos.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be an epic binder, I reckon.
Well, I've got.
How many are there? Does anyone know how many there are?
In what, Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield? What are you talking?
How many total Black Star promos, or how many in Scarlet and Violet? How many in each era?
No idea, bro.
Man, that would
I think the WotC promos are like the first gen. There you go, 53.
The Wizard Black Star promo says 53.
Yeah.
Man, there must be tons though.
Well, so I know that
they're sequential, aren't they? Or not? I honestly don't know much about them.
There's already 190 for Scarlet and Violet.
Damn.
There's already 190.
Have you started, Harry?
Well,
What?
this is my Sword and Shield promo binder.
Have you completed that?
I'm like two off.
Oh,
What do you need?
Have a guess, brother. Have a guess.
307.
Charizard, Bidoof, or whatever. What's it called? Delivery Bidoof or something.
Yeah.
oh, Adzies wants that one as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What's it? What is
Ooh,
it?
fight
How
to the
much
death.
is it?
Bidoof, about 600.
No way.
Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's 307 Black Star
Yeah.
promos in Sword and Shield.
Ah,
So
You could-
that's a big jump from 50 for what's like 56 for what's it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
a sealed copy for 386. Yeah, pretty much 420
Yeah.
bucks. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
The special delivery Pikachu.
Oh, bang up.
They're about 250 from what I've seen. 250, 300. Don't quote me. I know Brody.
What's it gonna take you to drop money on that? Like, what's holding you back besides it being?
What is holding me back? Buying other shit, Brody. That's that's pretty much where it's at. Like I sent away.
You're buying
Question.
stupid amounts of Jap 151.
Well,
Stop
yeah,
doing that.
I've got a heap of that. Plus, I sent away 50 cards to CGC.
CGC.
Let's go.
CGC. Yeah, man, I like CGC.
Oh, yeah. You did.
They're my favourite. So, got the Master Ball and a pristine 10 for the Snorlax 151.
Nice.
Come on, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I sent that away because
Here's
but
my
I've got
first
another-
one. Here's my first one. And it was from can you see it? I don't know if you can see it.
I
It was
can.
from
Reshizard.
It was from Shiny Card Nerds.
Oh yeah. What
It's
do you
an
think of it?
error Reshizard promo.
What do you think of it? The new CGCs.
Look,
They
I
look
didn't
better.
like the old ones. I definitely like the new ones better.
They do look better.
But I had a bunch of the old ones, and I honestly gave them away as giveaways because I didn't like them.
Yeah, okay. I just like the superiority, I feel, of the cleanliness of the actual slab. And I feel like the thickness of it, for me and my big hands, it's one of those things, it's like, I don't feel like I'm holding a fragile toy when I hold, like, another grading company.
I don't like
Yeah.
them. That's the only one I've got. They're kind of goofy. I don't like the blue. They look cheap.
No, I don't like the blue.
They look cheap. Mm.
Definitely
can't wait to
better.
get those back.
They're solid.
Can't wait to get those back. That'll be fun. But I got another 147 that I'm looking at sending in a bit soon too.
How much does it cost to grade a card to CGC? Is it cheaper than
I think
PSA?
I think it's about. I would say. I think it's about 15 USD.
That's a bargain.
So I'll send mine off to. So obviously there's someone in America that I send mine to,
Yeah.
and then he sends it to CGC, and then he sends it back to me.
Yeah, nice. Someone did the Illustrator in a 10 in CGC. That'd be a bargain, mate. A bargain.
Cheap as chips, brother.
Something came out recently about Logan Paul might have faked that. I don't know if that's true or not. If only I had the internet to like confirm if that was true or not. Logan Paul.
I think they're all pretty competitive on the price. Like, I think Beckett's probably $18 or something like that. I'll have to look.
Here's a genuine question: is Beckett worth it?
Only if you get a 10, isn't it? Because I think I don't know. I always feel like people lie about the Beckett price. Because, if you go on eBay, here's my hot take on Beckett. Like, how people say, like, oh, a 9 in Beckett could be a 10. It's basically a 10. So then they up the price. But then some people are like, it's a 9, fuck it, it's not worth it. The Beckett price is always, I feel like, fluctuates more than PSA. PSA is just the standard. I feel like it's more, like you said before, people are going to, like, up the price, down the price, whatever, on whatever they want, yeah? But
Yeah.
Beckett, I feel like people have different rules in their head for Beckett. You know what I mean? Like, people have the 9's a 9 with a PSA, or 9 is a 10 in PSA. Do you get what I'm saying? People have these weird rules about Beckett in their head. And then if it is a black label, obviously it's more than a gold label 10. So then there's two kinds of 10s in its own company. You get what I mean? It's like a 10, but it's not. It's a weird thing because when you want a 10, I just want a 10. I just want it to be a fucking 10. If it's 10, it's 10. I don't want to. It's 10, but it's not a black label because that's what everyone else says. They go, it's 10, but it's not a black label.
Any of you boys got a black label or what?
No.
No.
Yeah.
There we go. Come on, Brodie.
He's got something juicy. There you go.
Mew. Shoot. That's sick, bro.
Wait, found my exit rope. BGS 9.5s can get PSA 10s. Yes, they can.
Gold star. Umby. What made you send? Did you grab them, bro? Did you look at them and go? They're sick. I'm sending them to Beckett.
I pulled those myself. Those ones.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
But how come you sent them to Beckett
what are
instead
we
of PSA? Like, how come you sent them to Beckett and not PSA? Were you that confident that they were going to be like 10s?
They're pretty clean, eh? They're pretty clean. Like they're both like beautifully scented. So, and celebrations typically grades quite well. Like there's a high PSA 10 rate, so I don't know, cards like that, you've got a better chance. And even being like English is way harder than Japanese, but yeah, it's worth it on cards like that, I guess, having a crack if they look good.
Do you use a tool, Brodie?
No, just practice, I guess. Like just
eye it off.
Just practice with my Hawkeye vision.
Yeah, just practice being a 10 lord. You know, that's what it is.
But no, that's not trying to flex or anything. That's
You flex. Brodie flex. Drop link again.
You get like a really good understanding after you've done it a couple of times on how they grade. And there'll be times when you'll get stuff back and go, oh, what the heck's going on here? But most of the time, like you'll start to get a really good idea of how they grade your cards. So thanks for the link, BrodiePlays.
So if you get something that's super clean, and you just look at it and go, I can't fault this at all. Do you mentally go, okay, I'm going to send that to Beckett? Or is everything just like, what makes you go, this has to go to Beckett? Like, as opposed to, like, why did you send those to Beckett? Like, how did you know that they were so pristine? Because what if that came back a 10, but the centering was 9.5? Like, would that hurt your OCD or not?
Yeah, it would have. Like, I was going for the black label. Like, that's what people do, right? Like, they go, it's like black label or nothing. Like, that's what everyone sends cards to BGS for, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I think it's silly that they've got the gold 10 and then the black label 10.
They want those premiums.
Yeah.
So let's get down to the potatoes. How much, Brodie? What are we talking? What's the dollars on those?
Well, I think they're both about pop 11 or pop 10 each in a BGS. I couldn't tell you what they're worth. Like, what I'd sell them for, I don't know. I'd probably... When something's
like that, where it's like a very small pop, obviously not a lot of people are selling them, do you just get to make up your own price then? Do you get to be the guy that dictates the market?
Well, you technically can. And if someone wants to pay for it, that price that you put on it, then happy day. Then they'll friggin' pay for it.
Yeah.
It's only worth what someone's going to pay for it, I guess.
Yeah. So if you're not in a rush to sell it, you can put it up as a high price, I guess, and then just sit on it. And if someone sees it and goes, oh my goodness, I've been looking for one of those, bang, they'll friggin' pay for whatever.
Yeah. Because I've had that before where I've had, for example, like signatures, UFC cards. And I'll go on eBay and there's none in the last sold, and that's because some of them are 1 of 10s. So, some of them are probably still in a box somewhere, or they're,
the hits of the week stuff. There wasn't any last sold to go off of. So I'd have to look at like a PSA 9 or a lesser value, but then, I couldn't put a price on the 10s or whatever. That's
still kind of guessing.
Yeah.
Because I thought when I pulled a couple of the UFC ones that were like 1 of 10s and a couple of signatures that there was no other ones on eBay. Yeah. I thought, well, do I just put it up now, throw up the crazy number? Like I had one card, for example, which I thought might be 200, 250 is what I thought in my head. But I thought, but fuck it, do I just put it up for 500? And no one else is doing it. Someone wants a 500, bang, do I just make some extra cash? Do I be the guy that just pushes that card up?
Be that guy.
Be that guy? Just do it.
Mr. Palsy said, I believe CGC will eventually take over PSA.
No. I reckon you're mad.
That's a big call. Like, how long?
Yeah. Why, though? What's your reason for that?
PSA are PSA are strong as.
They're pretty good. They've kind of got the market, eh? And they kind of got their shit together. The turnover's pretty good. And they've sort of made themselves the standard. Beckett is obviously...
All three are definitely recognised. I mean,
they're
CGC
the top three,
is
yeah?
is in that.
That's the
in
top
that
three.
pool.
Yeah, they're the top three. There's them three and then anyone else, yeah?
Yeah.
Which one's going to be the Drake? Which one's going to be the Drake that disappears out of the top three? I mean...
Some CGC Pristine 10s are going for more than PSAs right now. Is that because there's less CGCs than PSAs, yeah? Wouldn't that be the reason? In theory?
Well, they're not willing to pay Beckett price, but it's still a pristine 10.
Well,
so
CGC's done the same thing as Beckett, right? By making a black label, like they've essentially upped their 10s.
Yeah.
You know?
I hate that. I hate it. It does more OCD in it. It's just like, it's not a 10 then.
Gengar from Fusion Strike comes in, I'll have BGS black. Oh.
How long do you think it will take? Brodie would maybe know. He's a PSA guy. How long is it going to take PSA to make a pristine 10? Like, where are we going to go?
I won't do it.
They won't do it?
No, there's no way.
Why though?
Because they've already graded so many. Imagine the backlash.
Yeah.
Imagine the backlash after grading like they're grading 1 million cards a month at the moment. Like every year there's another 12 million PSA slabs. Imagine if they come out and said tomorrow, oh, we're gonna do a new tier above 10. Everyone's gonna lose their shit.
Oh, yeah, and then they'll do a CGC. Oh, you just throw your 10s back into us, and we'll make them. Pristine.
Well, what happened with that? What happened with the CGC prop? Because they did the same thing. They essentially did that.
Yeah,
what happened with that? Yeah, so 9.5s got bumped up. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
So they became 10s, and then did other 10s become the gold or whatever it is?
Which is annoying because it messes hard out with the pop reports and everything. I mean, anyway. Whatever.
They still do 0.5.
I don't think PSA ever goes away from that 1 to 10 scale. I know they do 0.5s, but rarely. Like, I don't think they'll go away from that. Like, that's just my opinion. At this point in time, I just don't see it.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they're like, well, we're so far ahead, why change anything? Like, we're the standard. When you're the standard, you're the guys. You know, because we always see other companies. There's a million grading card companies out there. They all try, but you know. They never get any credit. Well, what would it take for another company to come out of the blue and actually be a legit contender with them? Like, what would it take? Like obviously, time, actual. Because the one thing I've noticed with a lot of these, especially the Aussie ones, and I don't want to offend all the Aussie grading companies out there, but I feel like you guys lie. like some of your 10s ain't 10s. Like, I don't want to put anyone under the bus.
You'll get random ones that they'll grade and you'll see them listed on Facebook PSA 10 and it's like super off center. Like,
yeah, bad.
Happens.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's PSA 10s that look terrible, but a lot of the Aussie companies, like, I'm like, why would I? And then when you go to try and sell it, people ask just for the raw card price anyway, whether it's a 10 or not, because they don't put any stock into the company.
A lot of the PSA 10s a lot of the other grading companies in 10s cross over really well to PSA, just FYI.
Well, I can tell you right now, I can guarantee you I've got like 2 or 3 10s right now that ain't going to cross over at all. I got a 10 Arceus from an Aussie company. I don't want to say them out loud because I feel bad, but it's not going to cross over. Like shh, we're not mentioning names. Okay.
Yeah, I think like people rip on the Aussie companies and stuff, but the grading scales are pretty similar, and they'll cross over. Like if you have a TCG or a ARC or a CGA or an ICG, they all cross.
Okay.
But I think it's the prestigeness, right? It's the difference between having a pair of Nikes as opposed to a pair of Dunlop volleys. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just that. You know, it's like who's got the coolest shit at the end of the day.
Well, I think it was something like that. Like you trust PSA. You like to. It's a trust thing.
No, I don't trust them. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't trust them. You don't think
no.
You send in your pristine Charizard and they do the same thing with a CT scan where they do the swap? I've heard those rumors too. Yeah, where you said
trust is a big word, John.
Yeah,
you know, like
they grade their shitty off-center 9 Charizard, give that one back to you, keep the 10.
I've seen some dodgy 10s. That's all I can say.
I've seen some dodgy 10s. I have seen some dodgy Beckett's too, black labels too, which I think is really funny.
Here's another one for the mix. What do you guys think? So I watched a video the other day on Randolph. So if you know who Randolph is one of the guys that he's part of the Sidemen crew, hanger-oners, right? And he does Pokemon. And
this bloke?
He is, I'm going to say, co-founder, founder, director, whatever you want to call him, right? Of another grading company, which in the beginning, I actually didn't mind the slabs. I thought they were really cool. Ace Grading. Yeah, Ace Grading is the company that he...
Yeah, they did a custom label, right? I thought that was cool too.
Me too, man. I really love the idea of Ace Grading, right? Oh. And I actually thought about, like, because it's almost like extended art, right? With the extended art of the card. So, like, yeah, there you go, perfect. So it's like their labels come out and they're extended art versions of the card themselves.
That is cool.
You can ask for it, and you know, but they also do standard labels. They do color match labels, but it's just the colors.
Ollie, go to the collectibles part and then go down to Ace labels.
Yep.
I don't know if my screen's lagging. Anyway,
but
go to collectibles and Ace labels. There's some cool labels in there.
So you can choose like all these different like colors.
So go back up, Joel. So you see how it's got Art Rare Japanese Crimson Haze Eevee?
Yep.
That's from the actual set. So Special Illustration Rare English 151 Blastoise EX. So you can have that as the background.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's the extended art of those particular cards.
See, I like that. I think that's cool. And that's doing something different, obviously, to kind of separate yourselves. Because some other people don't care about the actual value of cards. They just want to grade them, yeah? Have them look nice, put them on display.
I think this is a prime company, like for that example. Like, you know, I know some of the Aussie companies, like what's it called, Australian Card Grading and ICG, and there's plenty of them, right? But like, if you're a small company and you're not making like to resell that slab, why wouldn't you go down the road of something like this, where if it's 4 people that are collectors that just want to put a card in a slab, that love the card that much that it doesn't mean or hold any value to them, right? Why wouldn't you then do something like this, where the card extended art and putting a 10 on it or a 9 or whatever the hell it might be? That there is something that I believe, even just for those kind of things, are for the person who is a collector, not a reseller. You know what I mean? Because like, to be fair, like one thing I hate the PSA labels. I think they are bland. I think that they just they're clean, but it just feels like, I don't know. I just don't like it. Like, there's no character to it, and
they're pretty standard, eh?
Yeah, and that's the thing. So when I look at like a pristine 10 CGC, it's got character to it. When I look at the likes of a Black Label 10 from BGC, I like it, but I just feel like there is no differentiating factor when it comes to the way the label's set up. So for someone who's a collector, who just likes the cut, like that Chronicles, whatever that guy, Jack, what's his name there? Jack Gremlish, yeah. Yeah, like that's probably a fuck all card, but the art versus the label is cool.
That's a good point.
For someone, that might mean something to them, where it's like, yeah, okay, it's a $2, $3 card, but in the slab it looks fucking dope on their wall because he's their favorite player, and that's what collecting's about. Yeah, like,
yeah, I agree.
So,
that's a good. 100%. That's a
Jolie,
good point.
Check out, while we're on the topic, check out ARS Grading. It's a Japanese company. It's quite new. You might like the slabs.
ARS Grading.
Yeah, Google that and just have a look on it. Go to images on Google. Maybe the website's all in Japanese, so it's a bit hard to read.
Are they on the bottom?
Yeah, they look pretty cool.
I don't know if that's hurting my OCD or not, or is it just? It does look kind of cool.
What do you reckon? Here you go. Here's one.
Harry, what do you think of those ones?
can't really see because of the screen.
Oh, my bad.
HBT raid.
Again?
Oh, I've just clicked on. What the fuck have I just clicked on?
I'll take you to the thread.
I don't want to be
That
in
it's
no
a part
threads.
Personally, Brody, not for me. Because it just feels like an upside down PSA.
Yeah, it really does.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like, but I like the idea of the plaque, but I just feel like I can see the card, but yeah, it feels like an upside down.
Plus, it's annoying if you've got them in the where people have them in things and you want to, you know, like when you go to the markets and you just like sift through them. That's all my brain's thinking right now. And then instead, you sift through the top and you can see them. Yeah.
Don't worry about the card, but here's one that I've got in my hand. I want to get your opinion on this because a lot of people say that these guys are actually really big company, right? And apparently their value is like they've got good value. The card's a piece of dog shit, but right, these mob.
Oh, they're
called SGC.
Oh yeah.
So they've got like a blacked out like that's blacked out, right? SGC grading, and like
is that these ones?
it's funny.
Is that these guys?
Yes, sir.
SGC,
Yeah.
SGC.
But they're apparently like pretty big for like sports.
Yeah,
in
they're really
America,
big for
right?
vintage sports.
Yeah. So
PSA purchased them.
sorry, say that again.
Or collectors who owns PSA purchased SGC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What, they just purchased them?
Yeah, I think it was this year.
Yeah. But I just don't like the black, like the insert that they have inside. Like I feel like it takes away from
Hawaiian.
it's there.
5-0.
Oh yeah, shout out to to Neil for the raid. Thanks, mate.
Raid going on.
There's a casual raid. I had the chat, like I actually accidentally put it down, so I didn't see. So shout out to Neil. Welcome in, everyone. We're just talking shit, talking slabs, talking slabs and talking shit. That's what we're talking about.
Harry, did you say you didn't like it with the black background? Or you did.
I don't really fancy it. It's not really my favorite.
Yeah, they're not see-through, so aren't they all see-through? Nearly all
But
of them.
definitely, normally most of them are, but it definitely makes the card pop. I will say that.
I feel like it's hard to see the corners of it because it's black.
You know.
I got to crack this one. This is one I bought it because I got sold to me for the price of the raw, less than a raw, I think even. So I got to crack it to put in my binder.
I can't remember who I graded most of my cards with. Who was the mob, the Aussie mob that I helped get off the ground?
TCG.
ABC.
TCG? It was trading card grading, eh?
Yeah.
How do you remember that, bro? I've got all my slabs done from him. I
Was it
haven't
that
looked
guy?
at them for that long.
That one?
When I started.
No, not
Oh, because there was two TCG grading companies, yeah? Because there was TCG and then there was TCG grading. Because Australians can...
It was the non-deer one.
The deer one looks better. I like the deer one better.
No way.
Shut up. You're wrong. The deer one is way better. Fight me. Fight me in the comments.
I'm back. Yeah, trading card grading.
I'm with good.
Yeah,
times,
yeah.
With the black.
card grading.
Oh, that's terrible. But anyway, can't really see it. But I actually like them with the gold label and the subgrades on the back.
I like the
I actually
subgrades on the
like
back.
those ones too.
The subgrades on the back's cool. I like that better than Beckett's putting them on the front.
And it's a clear slab, not a foggy PSA slab.
Yeah.
I rated them, but yeah, I think they don't exist anymore, eh?
Oh, for real?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Or they've stopped right, slowed right down.
Yeah, I didn't mind them, mate. I thought those ones were really good.
What were
And I
they?
definitely love the subbies on the back too.
Yeah, they were just super clean.
Because what were they? Because
Yeah,
they're
I
both
like
called
them
TCG grading, aren't they? Both these companies have the same name.
Can't see.
No, that's...
Can't find them, eh? Are they gone?
I can only find the deer head one now. The deer head one's the only one that I
Did
can
they
see.
swap to them? Is that?
No, they were two different companies.
They were two different.
One was called TCG grading and the other one was called TCG...
Gangsters.
TCG... Trading
I
card
couldn't
grading.
find 'em.
They were in New South Wales, eh?
Yeah, because I remember when I started, got into the hob, and I was on Instagram. That's you had heaps of TCG slabs. Good times.
Yeah, I've got heaps of them.
Yeah,
But I
no,
was thinking of cracking them all and making them PSAs. But yeah, I mean they were clean as. I've done a few vids on them. But
yeah, that's these guys, yeah.
yeah, I liked them, but they just had a falling out, I think, with the partnership, and they yeah, just they couldn't sustain it.
Who
So
wants
does
to
that
go
mean that
Harvey's in a
it's-
slab machine?
They were good dudes. They were good dudes.
But does that mean that their slabs are worth more now, that they're never going to be made? The population's never going to change?
I think it's the opposite,
I
isn't it?
don't
They're
know.
worth nothing now.
Yeah.
It's like the complete opposite. They're just
They
nothing.
graded a few thousand cards. I mean, this one in particular was very early on, 476, but there was heaps.
What they get? Did they get over like 25,000 cards, or they? Do you know
I
what
think
they
so.
did?
Yeah. I think over 25,000 for sure.
Let's just have a look. We'll see on eBay and see what's on there. TCG 10 Pokemon. See if we can find any.
Was it Instagram still going? Let's stalk their
it's
Instagram.
last- Good idea.
TCG.
There you go.
When was their last picture?
Master Ball.
A year ago.
That was what, a year ago?
A year ago.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe they did go. Maybe they did stop. Just said nothing.
Oh, is that their Insta? Yeah,
That's their
right,
Insta.
true.
Yeah.
The Ewan, brother. Oh, no.
When was that last post? Last year.
Last year, by the looks of it. 52 weeks ago.
Yeah, literally a year.
Literally a year ago, yeah. It was Destiny.
Can't find any.
Is 151 a year old already?
It's over. Just over a year old.
Holy
I believe
shit.
Japanese.
The Dialga
What have I
here,
done with
that's
my life?
18,000.
What was that?
18,000 pop.
Oh,
Not
isn't
pop,
that-
like
that
number.
Just that number.
Yeah,
Yeah,
verified.
Good on them for doing that many.
Yeah, they got up there. It's just a shame that they stopped. I mean, they were clean as. The website was super clean. Like, everything about it was really good. I was a middleman for them for a little bit, and then collapsed.
Well, let's see if the website's still going.
Genuine question.
Oh, website's
How
still.
is the dude
grading
in the
soon.
chat able to just type out his comments as his username? Like, how does that? He's got no username.
Who's this?
The guy in your chat, mate.
Yeah,
There's a
I don't know.
guy. He's got no username. He's got like a little white and green background. But
Who's that?
he's typing his stuff, but he's got no username.
His username is a spacebar. Bit of
Nice
spacebar.
card.
Yeah, the
Nice
space.
card.
Welcome in, Spaceman.
I got no name. Yeah,
Nice.
well,
Shout out to everyone in the chat. I apologize if I haven't read anything because my brain
Terrible host.
My brain is like working slow as hell today. I cannot express to you enough at how slow my
we don't
brain
want
is
any more
actually working.
apologies. We want results. Come on.
All right,
Let's
all right.
go. Come on.
Well, I haven't really got much more else. We've kind of covered a lot of stuff, but I did want to say, Mr. Palsy asked a question about code cards. Do you guys use them? And do you guys, which I kind of want to lead back into earlier on, code cards. Do you use them? You don't. I know you guys don't, right? Is there a better option for code cards? Can we just have a third hit now? We're all scanning packs anyway, yeah? Why do we need a code card? Why can't there just be a third hit in there?
Why can't there be a Willy Wonka ticket?
Oh, well, fuck, I don't know, mate. I'm just
Isn't that
spitballing.
code card way? Isn't that why the code card's in there?
Yeah, just chuck another hit in there.
Here's my my stack from Lost Origin Chase. This is what I could salvage. I'm gonna go through, put them in online, and try to pull an arrow.
Oh, yeah.
It's my next live stream. No.
Have you ever done it? Have you ever gone on and actually scanned them all?
Nah, I've done a few, but
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had about I don't know, 3,000 here.
People sell them, mate.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
I've got them,
yeah.
I've got them in sandwich bags, like all wrapped up, just sitting over on the side.
I've got heaps of old ones in ETB boxes.
I used to collect them and then I
They
started
fit
doing
like
them.
500 at a time.
Yeah.
Do you guys sell them?
Nice.
Has anyone ever sold them?
I've sold some.
Oh,
back in the
really?
day. Yeah.
No.
I actually sold some on eBay once to a guy in Italy. That was cool.
You can buy a graded one.
Hey, there you go. How much? $600
Yeah.
Bargain.
for a
Is that-
blank one. Yeah, the Shiny Card Nerds pulled an empty one the other week.
Not even a
I've
10.
got an empty one, a blank one as well. In
Man,
a
does that
binder
mean
somewhere.
a 10's worth like $1,700? It's got to be, right? If the 8's $5.99.
I'm just gonna start grading code cards.
Who'd find that?
What?
Yeah, I know. Who would want that?
It's not even worth it for the $30 to grade it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Eric collectors. I don't know.
Eric,
Flex,
yeah.
Brody. It's just a flex.
No, no. I'm not. I'm just saying.
No. I'm just saying, like, it's a flex. It's like, check out.
Oh,
Code
yeah.
cards in the mix.
But yeah. Yeah. Look on that person's eBay page, Jolly. Let's see what else they got.
Gentu Penguin.
And do. Let's get it.
Oh, they got a
What else
shining
they got?
PSA 1 shining Charizard. Sabrina's
$1,000.
Gengar. It's $1,000. It's a bargain.
$1,000 for someone else's rubbish. I mean, come on.
What's the Gengar? The Sabrina's Gengar. I can't see from that.
Why is it not just opening? Why is it not just opening? Fuck you, I don't know how to
Brody.
eBay.
Brodie's shopping.
It's not the error, is it?
He's
It's not
shopping
the-
live.
No, are you like that's a good point. Shopping and buying cards and slabs and stuff. Are you guys satisfied with where your collections are? I know Harry said that he's almost done with his master sets. Good times. You're going to downsize. Jolly, are you also happy with?
I'm happy now that I've kind of slowed down, so I'm just like collecting certain master sets. So I've got Obsidian Flames I've got to like finish off, and then Temporal Forces. I'm happy to skip now. I'm like very comfortable going. I don't need that. I don't want that. Like, so Twilight Masquerade I haven't even looked at. Yeah, I'm like that now. I like collecting the booster packs because it looks cool on the wall. I'm gonna keep doing that with the hangers. I've got a few ETBs. So like I've got like 151. I've got 5 ETBs. I've got Paldean Fates 5 ETBs. I kind of want to just do the holiday sets. In my head, I'm just like, I'll just get 5 of each. So like just the next holiday set that comes out, get 5. Like get 10, rip 5 for myself, keep 5. Yeah. I went through that stage where I was collecting all the ETBs and I ended up just ripping them all. So yeah. And then slab.
the new sets that are coming out.
Say that again, sorry.
Speculation of the new sets, like they're talking Team Rocket, they're talking Evolution,
Yeah.
talking Tag Team,
I-
talking
I-
Megas again.
I
talking
like it.
all of that.
I like it from
Yeah,
a buy and hold
that's cool.
perspective because I'm like, sweet, these are going to be the ones that people are going to like again in another 5-10 years. Plus, they're going to be fun to actually collect because I did miss 151 because I was kind of like moving house at the time. So I didn't get a chance to really buy much 151. So I'm going to go hard in the Team Rocket set, I reckon.
Yeah.
Depends on how good it is. It could just be shit, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's funny that we go so hard on speculating about new sets and stuff. Like we don't even know what we're getting, and we're all just like it could be absolutely shit. Like,
Yeah.
we don't know, but we're just like it's the hype around of the excitement. We all get excited, and usually I've found like I haven't been doing it for a little while now, and not buying stuff, but like just watching how new sets come out, and there's not much hype around it, and then when there's a set where there's hype around it, you'll find that those they just do better. So I think there's so much hype for these sets right now that like I think they'll do well in a way.
someone's.
It's like giving a starving kid a cookie, right? Like, because at the end of the day, it's like, who wants mask Pokemon? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like you've starved us long enough by giving us absolute utter bullshit. So how about you give us something that actually like is some cool shit? And that's it. We're just hungry. That's all we are. We're just hungry at the moment.
Do you think that's like another.
What do you hope to see? What are you hoping for?
I was just going to say, though, do you think that's part of the Pokemon strategy? Is that purposely, all right, listen, we can't just go giving you a Charizard and a friggin' something good every set, right? We've got to have some crappy ones to make those sets stand out, you know? Like, you have to have your Rebel Clashes, you have to have your Darkness and Blazers, you have to have your Vivid Voltages, like your crappy sets that aren't really memorable. So then that way you have your Chilling Rains and your Evolving Skies and you have those bigger sets to remember. Because, like, now they're bringing out another Evolution set, right? Apparently, was another rumor. Is that just oh, well, we know that Evo Skies works. Let's just do that every 2 or 3 years now, you know?
Yeah, I think they are. Like there's evolutions. They're talking megas. They're talking tag team. What else? Team Rocket, the Dragon set, which is Dragon, Paradise Dragona. Like all the speculation. It sounds promising, right? For people collecting cards and all that sort of stuff and collecting sealed. Like it is promising. It is exciting to think about and talk about because what like the card artwork. I know Joel, you hate IRs and stuff, but they've sort of taken it to another level in terms of card art. Like I think what we're seeing now, we're seeing cards that are probably not like the S tier. We're not seeing the most popular Pokemon on cards right now, and I think we're going to come into that timeline where we see that again. Like we're getting like Harry said, like we're getting masks on cards. Like no one's got any association with that card or that Pokemon, so to speak. But we're going to get hopefully some S tier quality stuff that everyone likes, you know.
Yeah.
I think
But I think the problem is too, like they always tend to overstimulate the back end, and I think if you tie it in with the whole association, it's like the games, right? So it's like when a new game comes out to start a new generation, it's almost like it's like a reset, like it's like a complete reset of everything that's going on, and it's designed to catch in like a 3-year journey or 4-year journey, like a new generation of kids that are like they've got to stay in touch with what kids are into and this and that, the next thing, so that then the start of the set always becomes something that is like introductory, you know, for people to get involved in, and then that way they can, you know, start to have a new affinity with the new starters, and you know the kids can go, oh, I grew up with, you know, this is my generation. So I think they've gone long haul to, you know, for those that are the beginners, you know, like all you old blokes in here, it's like your all affinity is stuck with, you know, the original 151, and some of you guys probably have favorites that are in, you know, Gen 2 as well. So because you grew into that era, but you know, a lot of people then moved away after that, and the diehards would have stayed. Whereas kids nowadays are getting into okie dokie and pheasantipity, you know, whereas it ain't my jam. You know, but I've got to say, the artwork that are on those cards, the like you can jam your full arts and your Terra full arts, but the IRs for me, as far as art's concerned, is where it's at. And I think they really dropped the ball when it came to Shrouded Fates, in my opinion.
Paldean Fates or Shrouded Fable?
Shrouded Fable. Like, the pack artwork is sick. Like, in my opinion, purple, green, dope, cool, love it. But the SIRs as promos, I mean, they were the best cards around the set, in my opinion.
100%. 100%.
You know, like, I get like, if you were going to release this set, Shrouded Fable, should have been around Halloween time, should have been around October.
Yeah.
It's too an early release. Everything screams Halloween. Everything screams dark and you know what I mean? So why do it now? Like, you should have saved that for another couple of months and then drop that. And at least then it would have made a little bit more sense.
The Dust Skull Harry is really cool. That's got a real Halloween vibe. I can't remember who the artist is. It's a English artist, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
James Turner.
Yeah, that's it. James Turner, yeah.
Jimmy Turner. Well, I think that the sets, to me, they've all... Actually, looking at this picture right now, I actually don't mind a couple of these. Like, I like the bigger ones, like the Houndoom and the Zorua, where they're like the bigger, more picture. I've said, and I've ranted about this 1,000 times. Yeah, I get sick of all the little character, lots of background. You know, it's a bit much. We've seen it.
Look at the Cresselia, Joe.
I like that. I don't think that's that bad, actually.
That's dope, man. Like, that's sick. Like,
there's. I'm not saying every single time they do it, it's shit. I'm saying is like, I've seen it now. I'm ready for the next thing, which I've said 1,000 times before. Like when you had in the middle of Sword and Shield, eventually you got like, you know, V-Stars, you had Alt Arts, you had all this different crap. This is kind of... There's got to be... Where's the new thing now? I get it. We've got these Ace spec cards, right?
Foreplay, Joel. Foreplay.
Yeah, but I've had enough foreplay now. I want the, you know...
brother, never enough.
Give me my full Sharon Stone now, mate. Like, you know, I want, you know, just... I need something now that's different. I'm done. I've seen it. All the Scarlet and Violet sets to me now just all look the same. Where's the thing that's differentiating them? I don't know the right word, but differentiating, diffrigerating. I don't know. Whatever that word's supposed to.
Refrigerated.
Diffrigerated. Yeah, that word.
Side note, Jolie. Side note: you should open another tab. I don't think you've got enough open.
What? Yeah, it's a bit going on, eh?
Wow.
Listen.
It's worse than Adam P's.
I was about to say, is this Adam's browser?
Yeah, this is Adam P's podcast.
Listen,
the internet's about to break in half.
We've looked up a lot of stuff here, and I just needed to, just in case we need to go back to Sharon Stone. You know, it's just, you know, it's all open. You know, I don't want to, you know.
Unbelievable.
But on this too, like ace specs. How are we, other than the playability as far as collectors go? Do you guys like these ace specs?
I thought they would have been sick, right? So you just say the Cassiopeia and the Colress's Tendency, if they were the ace spec with the pink around them with the actual character, that's cool. This is the Poker Vital and the Neutralization Zone. I don't care for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because when you look at the ace specs, the ace specs look cool. They're kind of cool, you know. But
I've never pulled one. I've never held one. I don't think so.
The Japanese ones look really cool, actually. The Japanese ones look a bit cooler, I think. But
I rate the pattern.
Yeah, like they look cool, but like then the picture is crap. Like, why is it not the actual trainer? Why is it not, you know, Janine's Secret Art in an ace spec? That looks sick. Harry?
I got a genuine question.
7.
Enough time has passed, right? We're what? A year and a half in? What's our honest opinion, right? Not a bullshit opinion, an honest opinion on grey borders now that we've had it for X amount of time. Do we feel that it's ruining the cards in English?
I feel.
Or do we feel like it's still good?
I
will let someone else go first.
I was the first. I said this on when I opened up Japanese a couple of years ago. I said, bring the grey borders to English. It's that's because the Scarlet and the Sword and Shield Japanese sets looked awesome. I thought they looked cool with the grey borders, yeah. And then I thought it looked better than the yellow counterparts. And then now that we've got the grey borders, I'm like, I don't like it as much. I don't know. It's this mental weird thing where I feel like they all look the same. They all blend in. It's not for it. Make them cooler. Nah, I like yellow, but I think they're gonna go back to that. I think they're literally doing the whole Scarlet and Violet, grey borders, blah blah blah. I don't think it'll be a permanent thing. I think it'll be one of those things that they go back to yellow borders, because then when they go back to yellow borders, I make a big deal about it. Yeah, it's another one of those things they just keep in their back pocket, ready to go. Yellow borders are back, woo! Like when they bring rainbows back. Rainbows are going to come back soon, and they're like, oh, we're bringing rainbows back, yay! It was the same when they brought back EXs, and they said we're bringing EXs back. Everyone's like, yay!
Do you think that they'll just associate it with like WOTC sort of stuff in the future?
Yeah, they'll just say, hey, listen, they'll just do listen.
Set or something, a Christmas set or something, and it'll be
a yellow,
yeah. Like Pokemon is the best. I've said this 1,000 times. Like Pokemon is the best at bringing that nostalgia when they want to. They'll bring in a celebrations when they have to. They'll bring in an evolutions when they have to. You know what I mean? They'll bring in the 151. They know how to go, okay, guys, we know you like the old shit, and then, you know, we need you back. You know, they do it all the time. So it'll be another thing like that where they just at some point go, hey, we're bringing yellow borders back, and then people are going to love it.
Yeah, they're smart.
They know what they're doing.
Let's drop the Obsidian Flames and let everyone get hyped over how easy it is to pull epic cards.
Yeah.
We'll rope them all in, and then we'll give them Paldea Evolved, where they get nothing out of a billion packs.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they know what they're doing. Like,
they're smart. They're cool.
The machine.
Silver, yellow. I'm OG. I like yellow, but yeah, I haven't honestly opened enough of the recent stuff to really get a feel for it. Like, because moving to New Zealand, and like I haven't gone after a master set. I haven't opened a ton of stuff. I've opened a few ETBs for giveaways on the channel and stuff, but honestly, not too much. So I like the SIRs and the SARs and the Japanese English, full arts and things like that. So
yeah,
but I'm an OG. But
yeah, I'm a son. I think it was a bold move.
Bold move, Carden.
Yeah,
so
I think it
pays
was a
off.
bold move. and good. Look good. You know, I think they. I don't know. I still feel the quality of Japanese, like the GSM of the Japanese cards, is definitely a better GSM than what you've got in English.
But Brody.
I don't think they'll go back to yellow. I think they'll just do it for specialty sets and stuff going forward. I don't think they'll go back now. I'm nostalgic for the vintage yellow border, or the older yellow border. I'm fine either way. Really, I don't hate it. I've got a heap of cards that have silver borders anyway, so it doesn't really. I'm not too worried, because like a lot of the stuff towards the end, it was only the commons and uncommons and hollows and stuff that had the yellow border, right? Or I've already lost? I've already forgotten.
Some of the secret rares, like
the trainer galleries, some of them were yellow.
Rare.
Oh yeah, the trainer gallery. Yeah, look, yeah, I see the. Yeah, I'm not too fussed. Like, I'm happy with the silver border. Like a lot of the alt arts that I've got, it's not like it's anything. It was, I guess, it was always there. We just didn't have it all the time. We had split. Right? I
feel like everything's grey though, like, because the commons, uncommons are grey, then the hollow's got the silver border, then the full arts has silver. They've all got silver. It's all grey and silver, so there's that less differentiating, as in like differentiating. Yeah, if that was the right word. Yeah, but like when it was like yellow, it was just like the commons, the normal ones. Like that was, to me, what's my point? My point is like they're all grey now. They're all grey. It's all grey. It's all silver. It's all the same. They're all like, you look here, yeah. They're all grey. They're all silver. Like, yes, obviously they have a bit more sparkle, the fancier ones, but they're all grey. Like, they're all the same. There's no...
what do you think about the Sea and Skybox someone's put in chat with the Crown Zenith?
What? Sea and Skybox? You can... Is that
It's the new Crown Zenith product getting dropped, I believe.
Say this again.
Sea and Skybox. Is that dropping are we getting that in Australia?
I think it's going to be an EB Games exclusive.
Say that again. Sea in Sky.
Sea and Sky. Sea and Skybox. Crown Zenith.
Oh yeah, I think you're right, Harry, because it's going to Sam's Club in US, so it'll probably be somewhere like EB Games or JB will get it.
Yep. Oh, Sea and Sky are here.
Sea and Skybox.
This guy.
I like that Rayquaza, the promo that was in one of the triple pack blisters that's going to be in there.
Yeah, it is. That's like promo.
Why is it coming out so late? Why is that a thing that's happening?
Yeah, that's what I'm. It's like, Crown Zenith has been out for what?
Yeah,
a couple of years.
Yeah, like it's.
And they're gonna drop a promo product for it.
They did the same with the Lugia as well. Actually, the Lugia Unknown. Remember that came out way later. That came out when
that was
Scarlet and Violet came out.
The article, isn't it?
But that was always slated because that was a Black Star promo for both the Unknown and the Lugia. So that was always slated to be released. But this one here is an afterthought. But you can see, I believe, if you click on that Rayquaza, the normal one, not the full art, the other one.
This guy.
That is a Black Star promo,
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, 28. So
it's cool.
That's
card.
An old promo.
Like if people are going to be opening this, and I'm trying to complete Crown Zenith, I think I'm just going to wait. It's just going to be a bunch of Crown Zenith flood the market raw. Might just friggin' wait. Unless I trade.
What is the recommended retail price on this, anyways? Because isn't it cheaper than like the Lugia box, or is it going to be the same? No, on EB Games it'll be $130, right?
Yeah.
But
EB Games can get fucked.
$1 million.
What is it? Is there a price anywhere?
Sam's Club.
Sea and Sky.
Type in price at the end of that.
Don't tell me what to do. Actually, I'll tell you what, speaking of things I actually do want them to bring back, just to like, that I actually did hate that they took away in Scarlet and Violet. Like they used to have the little fucking symbol per, the symbol at the bottom, per set. Like that's the Brilliant Stars symbol,
yeah? I missed that too.
Fuck me sideways. When you're like going through bulk and shit, and you got to use your brain for that extra 2 seconds. Like para, like PAR and PAL, and you're like, fuck you, like TEF, like my brain doesn't work. If it's a symbol, I can fully Rain Man sort shit like quick as fuck, But when it's like I got to use my brain, it's no good. Sea and Sky price. What am I typing in wrong? Crown Zenith.
I'm with you, Joe. I agree.
Yeah, I want the symbols back before they do anything else. Like, that's the dumbest thing I think they took away. Oh, yeah, here we go. $40.
You know what? You should make a video on that.
Do you want me to rant?
Make a video about it. Do it.
Absolutely.
Send it to Pokemon.
They're going to hear about this. Pokemon are going to hear about this one day.
Oh, listen, Joel. It's you.
I bet they
It's
will,
you.
eh?
Like, Joel,
100%.
One
of these
They
days.
heard so much about your Twilight rant that they decided to make an even better set with Shrouded Fable.
Yeah.
Look, the proof's in the pudding.
Well, it says this one's going to be $40 USD. So what's that? $40. What's that in real people prices in AUD?
That's $75 Australian, right?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 packs. That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
So
that's a good deal.
EB Games, it'll be one. What was? Hold on. What was the remember the requires of the Double Dragon box?
Yeah.
What was that worth at EB Games?
It was like $30-$40 more than what it was anywhere else. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
so
gross.
It'll be that.
But then they'll do randomly. They'll do their drops, their price drops.
Kmart will sell it for $39.99 at some point. You know.
Yeah,
we'll all be frothing on it. We'll all hit the group chats. We'll all tell each other. Everyone will run down to Kmart, elbowing children, trying to get a box for themselves.
I really like this Rayquaza card, by the way.
And then we'll wait for somehow Kmart to get a hold of it for $30.
Oh, bad.
Buy them out.
Dude, does anyone else just like wait for Kmart to drop prices, and then just go to all of them and like stock up on everything? Because I know I do. As soon as I see them drop the price of anything, I'm there.
I haven't bought any sealed in ages.
You what?
I haven't bought any sealed in ages, man.
Is Brodie's like face stopped moving?
Out of sync, eh?
Brodie's like...
Nah, his fan's still moving, but his face is.
His fan's moving real slow.
Oh, he is. He's lagging a bit. He's lagging from your 700 flipping tabs you got open.
Nah, that's all good. I've only got like 20 now.
Is it working? Can you still hear me?
I can...
Darren!
I forgot about that. Wow. Well... No, it's not my tabs. Why would my tabs affect his camera? That makes no sense.
Got it.
That fucking...
Got it.
Fuck
Still getting it.
Yeah, far out. It took me a second.
You on the Wi-Fi, Brodie, or... Are you connected to Adam P's router? Is that what's going on?
Can you hear me?
100%.
Hey, I'm gonna do a live stream for Adzi one day.
So late for me.
Adzi, I'm gonna do a. Oh, we'll finish up. We'll finish up now, guys. I was gonna say I'm gonna do a live stream for Adzi one day, and all the donations are gonna go to him getting a new router. So
he's got a new router. Now his Mac
so.
can't handle the speed of the internet.
Oh, I've got to tell you, like Macs, like you've just got to don't. They're not made for anything but being a paperweight. Like I loved my Mac, and I love my Mac so much, right? But
exactly, Josh.
As soon as you like go to try and do anything useful, it taps out like straight away. PC all the way.
Fast forwarded himself. Look, he's fast.
I bet you he's on a Mac. Brodie, Mac or PC?
PC.
Yeah, good work, lad.
Can you guys?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
we can. You caught up.
Yeah, your video had to catch up.
Yeah, you were like Supermaning it. It was grouse.
Yeah.
Well, we can leave it there. If there's no, listen, it's pretty late
we can
now.
Talk for another 3 hours.
I feel bad.
Mate,
you
got 7 o'clock. What are you guys worried about?
Okay, cool. We'll keep chatting. Then that's all right. I feel bad because like Goodtimez lives over on the other side of the planet.
Well,
so
mate, also the live doesn't stop when I leave. Like you guys can keep chatting. I'm allowed to sleep, and you guys can keep talking.
Or maybe I've got things to do.
Let me.
I don't know where to be.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, go.
What is this now? So Joel, is
Flick
this
the screen
start
back, Jolie. Flick the screen back.
What am I flicking?
To the big screen. Where? No, big screen. Where are we all?
Here.
Oh, look.
There we go.
Look.
Is this the start of something beautiful?
Is my hat
Joel,
on?
what is the plan here? What is this?
I don't know. We were talking about this a while ago, weren't we? I think it was you, Harry. It was either you or Brodie. Someone mentioned it ages ago.
Well,
I asked you to do it. I told you.
Yeah, was it Brodie? Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then you brought it up again, and I thought,
thing.
yep, I'll do it. And then what are you doing? You stroking the fairy wall? Gigi's just like, what's he doing? I got no idea. No, it wouldn't be super regular. Maybe once a month. But yeah, I'd like to do that. Mix it up. Throw in different people every now and then.
daily or nothing, Jolly?
Every day. Listen, I've got like
5 days a week.
no, I actually do want to like start doing like videos again. Yeah, I've got a whiteboard. I've got like I think I've got like 16 video ideas right there that I got to do. Yeah.
Oh, you'll just blame COVID again for another month. And...
Listen, this is my bag because I did the midnights thing. Then I mentally said I was going to have a break for a bit. And then I had a break, and then I had to like refinance, and then I had to have a holiday, and then I come back and got COVID. So my like 2-3 week break turned into like a 7-8 week break again. Mr. Consistent.
Inconsistently consistent.
I try, man. I try. No, I really did try. I came back from my holiday with like all this energy. Like I was telling my missus about it and everything. I was like, I'm pumped, man. I'm ready to like start making vids, and I'm going to like get right back into it. And then immediately got sick. Like immediately the next day got like sick.
Well, let's turn attack from Jolie to Brodie. Brodie, why aren't you bringing out more videos?
Yeah, you've had a break, eh?
Oh, Brodie. Oh, gee. Avenge sevenfold. Let's go.
What are you doing, Brodie? What's going on?
I did two videos recently.
Yeah. I want more.
Got busy in real life, hey, and I've got plenty of ideas. I just haven't had a chance. I'm doing a Jolly. I've got no excuse.
All those real life.
I've got excuses.
I'm doing a Jolly.
I had plenty of excuses.
The only one who's consistent out of us four is Harry. Let's be honest. I'm still not back.
Harry's on 8 days a week. Like,
can't stop, won't stop.
Harry would have been on live now. You would have been live tonight if I didn't ask you to do this, wouldn't you?
Mate, I've already cloned this, taped this, I'm gonna re-edit it, and it's gonna be live tomorrow again for those that missed it.
Sweet.
You know?
Oh, far out.
Congrats on the 1K, Harry.
Oh yeah, congrats, bro.
1.1 now or what?
1.02.
Oh,
at the minute.
Mate,
let's go.
So you're on that ad revenue money now too, yeah?
Oh, brother, I think I've earned like $5 this week.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
I'm on my way. Yeah.
I still haven't got the ad unlocked. It was so close, and then I took a break, and now it's like I'm at 2K watch hours. I've just collapsed.
I was going to ask you, because so you got the memberships, you got the 3,000 watch hours or 2,000. What is it? 3,000?
Yeah, 3,000. You needed 4,000 for the ad revenue, and once you unlock it, it's all good. You just have to keep up with a video a month or whatever it is every 30 days or not.
So you didn't
days or something.
You didn't lose it though?
No. You don't lose it under 3K. You always have it. You just have to keep the other things ticked, and you're all sweet.
So the hours can still drop though, and you still got the memberships and stuff. You can still get all that crap, but then you've got to build it back up to that 4K. Is it?
You got to. Well, no. I think even if you tip over the 4K and then you drop under, you still got the ad revenue because you've unlocked it.
So have you already unlocked the? So have you unlocked it the 4K one?
No. I got to like 2,950 or something.
Okay.
3,950, and then I stopped and had to move. And, yeah.
That's right. You'll get it back,
what
bro.
What a kick in the balls that is. 3,950. Fuck, that's so.
Yeah, it was so close, and I had a couple of big lives dropping off, and me replacing it with some smaller stuff, and it was just I just couldn't get there. And then I was like, all right, I just have to have a break with the family and stuff, and so it's all good.
With that being said, now, so Good Times Gaming hits of the week, Good Times Gaming hits of the week is now sorted in New Zealand, right? So you're fresh, you moved in. It looks like you're all set up.
So 5 weeks into the new crib. I'm changed jobs in the last 5 days. Same company, but just a lot less responsibility. So a lot more nights at home. I was going away for 3 days a week, which was killing everything. So like I think early this year, was it? When was I doing hits of the week? Every second one was from my hotel room. So I've stopped. It was just hard. So I've stopped all that, slowed that right down, and then changed jobs. So when that settles, this month's a little bit chaotic with the transition of changing roles, but then so I'll get a few lives in at the back end of this month, or starting pretty soon, and then working on some hits of the week stuff by the end of the month, and next month we'll bring back lives and hits of the week, and that's the plan. That's the plan, because work will be completely changed and settled, and I won't be going away, and then we're powering back in. So can't wait.
That's good, man.
Can't wait.
Oh yeah,
that's good.
So that's the timeline anyway.
Joel, I want to say more.
Oh, Joel.
Oh, fuck. I'm the last.
Joel.
Listen, like,
Come
so
on,
if I'm
Joel.
honest, I've actually got to get all my hours before October. So last year in October was when I really started taking it real serious for a long. When I was doing lives every week for a bit, and was really doing, and I was getting big chunks every week. So that's October. So I've kind of got to like bust my ass to like get shit done before October, because otherwise I'm going to be chasing like a good chunk of hours every week for like 2-3 months.
Can I say one thing?
No.
This is me getting serious now. Fuck you. Like,
Do I need to sit down?
don't Don't chase anything.
No, I'm
Chase
chasing
you.
it bad, bro.
No. Don't chase the numbers. Don't chase the bullshit. Chase consistency.
Yeah, no,
Chase consistency.
I've been trying to like. I'm
What?
trying to. The other thing I've been trying to do this year is like do stuff that isn't opening packs. Like I've said this as well 1,000 times. Like I'm kind of done with opening packs as much. Kind of does my head in. It's expensive. I'd rather go on holidays and buy stuff for my motorbike than buy Pokemon cards. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. There's other things other than Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, but no, seriously, like I'm just trying to save money in that aspect. But I've still got a bunch of ideas for stuff. Like I still want to keep making content and still fuck around on YouTube because it is fun. This is fun. I like this.
Well, that's what I've been loving from you. Like watching you do.
Things you enjoy.
You did your tier list, right? Your tier list.
Yeah,
was
it was
something
fun.
Different.
It was
You
fun too.
did- Like even playing columns, right? That was so fucking invested.
Yeah.
In watching you get to where you got to, and it was like I can't. But like I would have given up, right? But it was that sort of thing where it was like he's gonna do it. He's gonna fucking do it.
It was
He's
pretty
a-
mad how everyone sort of
Right.
came to the finish line for that. Like at
Yeah.
the end of it was like 25 people
It
all watching, just waiting.
Yeah, it reminds you of like Forrest Gump. No, like, but like it reminds you of like Forrest Gump when he starts his run, right? And by the end of it, all these people are fucking running behind him.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he goes, "Going home now."
Yeah, it
And
was
it's
like that.
Okay, you know, it's Forrest Gump. Like so, but that's the sort of shit. Like you do some cool shit where like, you know, nobody's playing columns in 2024,
Yep.
and he's
Yeah.
funny, right? And enjoys it and interacts and has a laugh and like nobody's doing that shit. So like the ideas that you have are always worth coming through to watch, in my opinion.
Oh, I got a lot of
So-
dumb ideas. Don't worry about that. I've got
Fucking
like
do 'em,
a
then.
fucking. Listen, I've been told you I
Do
was
'em.
sick. I was sick and I was on holiday, bro. Like,
What, sick for 6 months? Come, get the
6 weeks. Oh no, because I took time off. I took time off after fucking Midnight's thing because I was kind of burnt out from that, and then I took time off and then had to refinance. So I couldn't spend any money on stuff, so I sort of took a semi break. Listen,
Here we go.
listen. Fuck all you, all right? I was like riding my
Cry me
motorbike.
a river.
Yeah, I think Joel. I'll add to what Harry was saying. Is that
Why did
when
this
you
turn
were
into
doing that-
bitching at me? What happened there? Okay,
No,
it was
Get
all,
him, Brody.
everyone was praising GG, and now it's like fuck Joel. Like you get your
this
shit
is a
together, mate.
positive- this is a
Fucking
positive, Jolly.
what the hell happened? Oh shit! What were you saying, Brody? I didn't mean to
No,
like.
never mind. I was going to say something nice. Never mind.
Go on, dare ya?
No, I
Stroke
forgot
his
what I was
ego.
No,
gonna say now.
Come on, Brody.
fucking-
Stroke his ego. Fucking.
I don't
someone
want it.
hurry up and
That's
do
for
it.
another time.
By the way, GG, did you see I wore my Walking Dead shirt for you, mate?
Thank you, mate. I just didn't notice, but I appreciate it.
Speaking of which, I finally watched the last episode of the. Do you want me to spoil it for you?
The last episode,
Yeah, of Walking Dead.
wouldn't I have seen it?
I don't know. It was shit and terrible, and it was crap, and there was crappy zombies, and it was a terrible show.
I don't
So you
remember.
might have seen it if that fits the bill, yeah.
Does Rick die?
Who's Rick?
Rick Grimes.
No. There's a spin-off with him and Michonne.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, he made like another 5-part episode or like series or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I mean-
wasn't too bad, actually.
It was filmed really good. It was like it's like they put like a whole like season's worth of budget into like a few episodes.
Yeah, yeah,
So it kind of looked cooler, which I'm all for.
The Dixon season 2 should be out, and the other one. There's a bunch of spin-offs now. I can't keep
It's
up.
too many. Yeah, it's crap. Who'd have thought?
I don't have time for it.
That's fucking garbage. Don't bother. Don't bother, Harry. You know what I watched the other week? All 5 seasons of Prison Break. I got back into that. By the way, Wentworth Miller might be the best looking human being on the fucking planet. Okay? He is a fucking weapon. He's the younger brother, Harry, just so you know. He's
Got
not
time. Got time to watch 5 seasons? 5 fucking seasons
Uh
of
oh.
what was it called?
Prison Break. Yes.
Can't go live.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
No,
All right.
can't.
All right. Listen. Yes. All right. I'll walk
Listen,
myself into that one.
had
Okay.
enough of your bullshit, yeah?
Priorities.
Fucking walk myself straight into that
Speaking
one.
of a good series, let's go off topic again. Yellowstone.
The fuck
Never
is
seen
that?
it.
What's that?
Come on, chat. Who's seen Yellowstone?
What the
Brody, have you seen it?
Less Prison Break, more editing.
Yeah, Yellowstone. Come on, guy. Yellowstone. Cowboys, Indians.
Oh,
Toot, toot,
fuck.
toot.
Nah, I can't do
Has that
Oh,
got Kevin
man.
Costner in it?
No.
Can't remember his name. I would.
Okay.
Yes.
I have a guy that I carpool with on the way to work. He's told me about Yellowstone. Apparently, it's pretty dope. It's pretty good.
It's pretty
I'd say.
cool. Pretty cool.
Nah. It's got cowboys. I'm not a cowboy guy.
Yeah, neither am I, Jolie. But when you watch 8 seasons of this, you buy a cowboy hat, cowboy boots, you walk around with little things on your heels, and you shoot people.
I got
That's
a
what
pink
happens.
cowboy hat. I got a pink
If you-
cowboy hat ready to go. Like I don't need
Stone.
I don't need to watch this crap to get a cowboy hat happening.
Did anyone play Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Watch Yellowstone.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna call it now.
Oh, you need to go to bed, do you, Brody?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot off, boys. Thank
Looks
you
like
for
he's
having
about
me
to
on.
submit a grading submission.
Yeah. He's been doing that in the background the whole time on the keyboard. He's just like been punching all the numbers, yeah. Brody, well, thank you so much for coming in, mate.
Thank you for having me. No, I'm not doing any PSA submissions right now. Good times, but I do have some coming back soon, so maybe another video will come your way.
Yes.
Yeah, when's your next video out, mate? This week? Give yourself a date, mate. You forced me to do this, yeah? I'm forcing you to do a video now, yeah?
Yeah, Brody.
Yeah,
Come on,
Brody.
Brody.
Tuesday, next Tuesday, you're going to have a video out. I was there trying to enjoy my holiday, and you're like, we're doing a fucking, like, you're doing one of these, Joel. When you're doing the roundtable thing, mate. You hassled me like twice about it. So now here you are.
When's the next one, Joe?
The next one of this. I don't know. A few weeks.
All right. See you, boys.
All right, see you, mate.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, watch.
Take care, brother.
When he unplugs, it's going to fuck everything up,
watch
isn't
this.
it?
Watch
can't
this,
wait.
Brody.
Do it.
Go on,
Do
hang
it.
up. I dare you. Hang
it.
up. Go on.
Go on.
I want to see what happens. I'm actually intrigued to see what happens next.
Sharon
sped up
Stone
again.
pops up.
Is he sped up?
Oh no! There we go. It's not too.
bad.
It's not too mental.
There you
For
go.
some reason, something's happened with you.
You cut half my curtain off if you want.
It's all right. I'll fix it. I'll fix it, mate.
Ah,
I'll edit it in post, bro.
Who cares?
There we go.
Update is done. I'm off hands. Got to get them dubs. Canto.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Don't matter.
Yeah. There we
Don't
go.
matter.
There we go.
That's
It looks normal
I'm in
now.
there enough.
I was about to say something before he
Peace
before
out,
he rudely.
Canto. Thanks for coming, bro.
Oh yeah, there's a
Thanks
chat.
for hanging.
How's the chat
There-
going? How are we, chat?
Have you even had it up?
I keep dropping it down because I've got the 3 screens because how I've got you guys on, I can't put anything on that screen, otherwise it'll go over your face. Like I'll show you like that.
Why have I got some
See?
weird? I've got like a
Yeah, I
weird
see the
double
line.
going here. Look at this line going.
Oh, because that's
Because
Brody's
you
one.
still got Brody's window up. Watch, you'll cut it out. There you go.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
right. I'll just light it up properly. There you go. Is it better? Fuck. Listen,
Have you YouTube before?
this one oh fuck! I
He's just
deleted
got rid of me.
Harry.
He just said,
Fuck! I
off,
deleted the
Harry.
wrong one.
Hey, Harry.
Fuck.
Uh,
Listen. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'll shuffle. I'll hug my curtain.
That's all right. I'll fix him. I'll get him back. Hey, new Doom game's coming out.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, I was looking it up. I wanted to know what you were talking about. I had no idea.
Hey, Harry's back. Jolie's gone.
It's all right. I'll fix it.
Uh,
You excited for the new
Miss
Doom
Ace.
game? Do you guys play Doom?
nah.
You don't
I'll
play
give it a
Doom,
whirl. I'm-
I mean, I have played it, but I don't play it.
dude. I'm so excited for it. Eh?
Black Ops 6 is where it's at, man. I'm excited
Yeah.
for that.
When's that out?
Bring it. Omni movement. Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
October, November.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, the beta for it is out on the 26th or the 28th.
Oh,
of
yeah.
this month.
Yeah. I've got to buy the game before that, so then I can get in
I
the
gotta do
beta.
it too. I gotta
We'll
do it
live
as well.
stream it. Harry will game, bro.
Yeah, let's do it. I am down for zombies. Zombies Okay, here's a topic.
Bring back round zombies.
Yes, but does anyone follow another YouTuber by the name of Mr. Ruffle Waffles?
What the
No.
fuck?
Mr. Ruffle Waffles, right? Mr. Ruffle Waffles.
Jolie, you've marked in my window. It's annoying me.
What have I done?
How do you spell it, Harry?
Mr.
Yeah.
ROFFLE.
All right,
Mr.
Mr.
Ruffle
R,
Waffles.
and it comes up.
Yeah, Mr.
2
Ruffle
million
Waffles.
subs.
Yeah, man. He is on a journey at the moment. If you go back probably about a week. So, Black Ops, man, I've been talking to Woody about this, right? So, I've needed another nerd to talk shit about this week.
Yeah.
So, he did a live stream, right? Where his power went out in his house. Sorry, his lighting went out in his house. And he heard this big bang behind him. But the live stream was still going, but it was just the lights were off, right? And you could see him, and he's going to check it out. He's ended up going, oh, I don't know what that noise was. It was pretty hectic. Anywho, he's got up onto the roof of his house to go to the electrical box. He's in an apartment, right? As he's gone up the top there, he's walked out, he's opened the door, and he's found, if you know anything about Ruffle Waffles, right? He was one of the guys that plays with Noah 456, and they break the zombie Easter egg codes.
Yeah,
and
right.
There's ciphers that they have to do in order to break the code and understand the Easter egg, right?
Yep.
So he's
I watch other people for that, like Mr. JD Khaled JD.
JD Dalek.
Yeah.
Dalek JD, yeah.
Yep.
He's part of the same crew.
Oh, is he? Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
all these guys are all like buddies and they all play the zombies maps together, right?
Yeah.
So he goes up to his roof and written in chalk on his roof, like on the floor, is a cipher. Anywho, gets the cipher, cracks the cipher, gives them a location coordinates to a bike shop in London, which he then goes to, walks in there. The guy knows that he's there for his appointment, right? He then gives him a lesson on how to fix inner tubings on bikes and chains, which then at the end of it, he gives him a briefcase with a code that he had to then work out what the code was to break in. Gets in there. There's photos of him in a poncho in a forest. Right. Bear with me.
I'm bearing.
Right.
I've fallen asleep twice, but go on.
Inside this briefcase, yeah. So, anyways, there's a plane ticket, and he flies over to America, and now he's on a journey, right, where he's following these ciphers, and it's all to do with Treyarch's Black Ops 6 marketing. And it's so cool, man, because it's creating the storyline for Black Ops 6.
Wicked.
For
Has he still got the lives up?
The live, I think, was his last live. But if you look on his videos, it's like the last 5 or 6 videos are all to do with the start of that. But it's so cool. But to the point
They
where...
sent me to a forest. They nearly caught me.
Yeah.
I went ghost hunting.
He's running from a group that he believes is after him, but it's all part of the storyline. It's all set up as fuck, right?
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's one of the most interesting things that I'm watching on YouTube at the moment. Other than you guys, of course, right? But it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's keeping me interested because I really like the old Black Ops 6 games, man. They're sick. Well, Black Ops games, anyways.
That's
got
cool.
zombies tattoos, man. It's my thing.
Fucking A.
Yeah, I know it's boring. Sorry, that's a massive fucking...
No, man, it just sounded like every other story that I've heard from like a stoner at 4 a.m, like before, like, you know, hey man, and then this guy was like, that was good. I love you, Harry. It was
Isn't it funny when your interests don't interest other people? I mean,
I got lost.
Brother.
I just got lost.
What I mean?
I've got fog brain.
I've got just the epitome of watching a man die.
I told you, I've got fog brain. I told you, like, I can't keep up. And I got lost halfway through. Like, did you mention a wheelbarrow? I feel like you mentioned a wheelbarrow at some point.
Never happened.
No, okay, there you go. So I heard wheelbarrow, and then I kicked back in, and then, like, I got lost after the wheelbarrow. That apparently didn't happen.
All right, 11:30. On that note, I'm out.
Yeah,
fellas.
let's do it. Yeah,
all right, all good, guys. We'll call it. Thank you so much, guys, for like coming out and hanging out, talking shit. It was
it's been fun.
Absolute friggin' blast. I don't, you know,
Definitely consider doing it again, Jolie, and not in like a year's time.
No. I
put me
will.
down if you need someone.
I will.
If you
Definitely.
need me to fill a spot.
Yeah, no.
Check us
I will
out.
definitely. I want to try and keep it not super regularly. I won't do it weekly, but I definitely want to. You know, when there's like current topics to talk about too. Yeah, Like, I tried to get some current topics, but wasn't a lot happening in the world at the moment.
Harry, what are you doing?
Oh, I got a measuring tape. I always have one sitting by, just in case. You never know. You never
love
know.
it.
You try to square pegs, round holes, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, I love it. All right, thank you so
Shout
much,
out to
guys.
chat.
Oh yeah,
chat,
thanks for the
hanging.
chat for hanging. Sorry, I've got, like I said, brain fog. I'm pretty sick, so sorry if I didn't
Pop chat, Jolie.
chat out with you guys. But thanks so much, guys. See you on the next one. Go follow Harry, Snorlax, Brodie, and Goodtimes. I think I slurred that. Go follow BrodiePlays, Goodtimes Gaming, and Harry Snorlax on all their
Is
socials.
anyone live?
Is anyone live? Yeah, let's raid someone. Yeah,
42 likes, Joe. Jesus
that's probably a record for me. Nearly, I think.
Not bad.
That's too many.
That's too
Give
many.
some back.
I don't have any friends. I'm not. Yeah.
Stocked is live.
Who's live?
Make
live.
Pokemon Not War. Kanto, Shine. He was here the whole time.
Yeah,
Beacon of Nick. Who do you want, Jolie?
Who's? Let me just check.
What is that? Aerodactyl and active.
Yeah, I'm looking at that now.
Hurry up, Joel.
Let's go poke Canto Shine. I love Kanto. He's a good egg. He hangs out and watches all the time. So let's fucking.
Kanto was designing my other skateboard today too. It looks sick.
Yeah, he's done some cool skateboards. Let's whack that and let's whack it down the bottom, eh?
Do it.
Let's do it. Let's go raid Kanto, guys. All right, guys. Thanks again. Legends. I don't know how to sign out. I don't need to have a cool sign out, so I'm just gonna. Fuck. I don't even know where the off button is. End stream.
God's sake. All right. See you, Joe.
I see you, brother. Thank you so much, man. I think it's ended.
Love you.
All right, catch you,
Bye.
bro. Cheers, man. Is it off?